1, 2, 3, 4. Down to the VHS. VHS out of the VHS. It's the 18 of my business. Cause I was out of the house and doing stuff. Smoking the Wi-Fi blemishes. And I guess that's the way it goes. Down to the VHS. VHS out of the VHS. Got no money, smoking crack, saving up for the Betamax. Down to the VHS. VHS out of the VHS.
And it's Bill's son.
Oh no! Stop the other thing!
That's right.
Oh, no, where's
And you
the
said
remote?
still have that going?
Repeated. That means they
Is
came
it-
back to God.
That's my
That's our test video.
that's the test video.
Hey, hi, hey, we're alive.
Morning.
Welcome to a skewer tape time where we watch old video tapes. I said a skewer.
A skewer.
It's skewer tape time, yeah, that we found in op shops, but this week we're not. Actually, it's something else. But
We sit here and we skewer them.
We
just
skewer
we take
those
holes and sticks
right
and stuff,
in
just
there.
push them through.
yeah,
Then we set fire to them.
the intros are always the hardest, right?
It's done now, though.
It's done. We can relax and have a beer. I got some. I only drink mountain goats.
Okay.
That's
I like
not
mountain.
true, but
A-Dub's here too. Oh man.
all right, settle down. The show started. We can relax.
So I imagine you've had a busy week then.
You too.
Yep. It was my birthday a couple of days ago. It's my son's birthday today.
How's that for busy week? And for your birthday, I took you out.
Yeah.
I took you, and we sat around and watched football in a pub.
And we watched poker too. They were playing poker.
They were playing poker. That was interesting.
And I had some spaghetti. It was pretty good. I had
Yeah.
a good day. Thank you.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Birthdays and stuff. Yeah, and Jackson today, although he's gone.
Yeah, he's not here right now. He's with his nanny.
Yeah.
Nana took him for the day. Yo, what up, Moshin? So how do you want to structure this episode? How are we going to structure this?
Okay.
We never really talked about this much.
Okay, so on Monday for your birthday, I took you out to do some work. We went out and I talked to one of my old media teachers because interesting stories all behind everything. We'll chat more about it afterwards. The structure is going to be 5 minutes of interview with him.
Mm-hmm.
The promo to the show that we're going to watch, another quick 5 minutes of stuff, and then we'll do the actual full video, which might be a long one today, guys, if you got the time.
That's why we started early.
That's why we started a little bit earlier, though it seems to be working okay at 10:30.
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just going to play it.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, you did that thing. Do it. Put that on.
Okay.
Secret things that I'm not allowed to know about. New salvation, because it's new.
Do you like the band?
It's a generic local band.
He edited this morning.
I broke a religion. I broke a religion. Here's to Jesus and Fred Durst.
That's what the whole song is about.
Honestly, I can't pick the vocals. I mean, it's probably you, but it kind of sounds like me. Are you doing an impersonation of me to do it?
I did one take, and like I sat there for about 5 minutes being like, I'm gonna do this. And then it was recorded like 5 minutes later, and I sent it to Motion being like, oh no, what have we done? And this morning I went and I found some random local band footage.
Did you just type in local band?
Yeah, something like that.
Do you think they're okay with you using their video for a Christian music video?
Probably, I think.
Nice.
You can't really hear the lyrics too clearly, but they were also written about 5 minutes before I recorded them.
Okay.
Post the lyrics on Discord. I can do that if I remember where I stored them.
To the max.
Yeah, I tried to make it as lame early 2000s as possible. Make some noise! There you go. That was that.
Yeah, you need to post it somewhere so we can all listen to it better.
I don't really know if I want to, but I will.
But I guess we should introduce.
There's going to be
what's going on.
one day, because of how much random shit I've been making.
Yes.
I'm just going to make a mixtape
Okay.
of all the random shit, and that's going to go on there, YouTube. I mean, I don't want to, but I will.
You don't want to.
All you hear is grunts. That's because that's all there is. That's the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Shout outs to Milsheen for helping with the audio there.
All right. Hopefully, this the interview tells enough of the story of stuff without us having to go over it again and again, right?
Well, we can talk about it during the tape anyway.
During the tape. Yeah, exactly. Let's get this first VHS playing, huh? Because we're
That's a
a
good idea.
VHS show, right?
Are we?
The other one.
I thought we were a, creative outlet show, but okay.
What's turning into? I'm cool with it.
I just want to be more productive sometimes.
Yeah, sounds good. So you'll see when you need to pause because it'll. I don't know. I'll just tell you. Greetings, Matt Prince here, for the Obscure
Wow.
Tape Time special interview show, right? We are here with Colin McGain, my old media teacher, but you've also been in such shows as Cop Shop, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
not an
set
extra.
dresser.
A set dresser.
And not a good set dresser at that.
The clip that you cut together with some interviews of some of these people in this Christian music festival. Now, you took me to be your film guy and do the second camera on this when I was still in high school. So
Forest Edge was a Christian festival that ran for 3 years, so 2000, 2001, 2 and 3. Love of contemporary music and also a passion for God and Christianity.
Mhm.
So I rang up the director, who was Phaedra Terrell.
Yeah.
Now, she was this wild hair, pink, red, passionate woman who was also an artist.
with Phaedra, you can see on this tape she wears the red artist's hat. It's a black hat.
Oh, yeah. And
We should do our research
I
better.
don't even, I remember us interviewing. Oh, we did?
Yeah, well,
Far out. Good stuff. And so it was probably very, very stressful because it ran over a long weekend.
Mhm.
We rocked up on the Friday, and it went all the way to Monday. But I remember asking you, you must have been in year 11,
think so.
2002.
Yeah.
Because
One of the year 11s that I had.
in 2003, I left halfway in the class. Has still never forgiven me.
It was the worst year.
I know, I'm very sorry. And I apologise to everyone out there because I abandoned you.
Yeah.
But I remember, imagine doing that now though,
Yeah.
because, you could never take a student out.
That's right.
You'd be seen as, like, imagine, the Geelong Addy saying, inappropriate teacher, take student to cultish music festival. Imagine that. So in those days, but what about you though, Rob, was that you were a mature, independent, loved your music, and you were ready.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So I rock up at your house and we went up to Nearham East, the most magnificent location. And what happened was that we were kind of running out of time.
Yeah.
Do you remember setting the tent up?
I do not remember setting the tent up. You told me the story on the phone, but please tell me again.
The tent, oh my goodness. So we had ropes and we had poles. Running out of time, we set it up quickly. And we thought, okay, it should last. Anyway, the next morning, we rushed off to the Friday to film. Next morning, I couldn't see the tent. It was completely not there. So as I walked closer, I saw this blue with this sort of object in the middle. And it was Rob. And literally, Rob was still asleep. The tent had collapsed. It was a wild, crazy night. I was lucky because I was in the huts.
Yeah.
And you never complained though.
No.
Never complained.
No, I don't even remember.
Yeah. But at that time, Christian music had gone through quite a lot of different phases, and there was, I guess, the 60s had a lot of sort of hymns/choruses, and then the choruses in the 70s and 80s moved to contemporary music with Christian words.
Yep.
And then in the 2000, probably last 25 years, has had contemporary music with worship, which is the hill songs and things. But it was just an amazing smorgasbord of just wonderful music, from world music to rap, to pop, to a little heavier, to crazy guys with fish on their head.
Jonah from Ballarat.
Is that right? There you go.
Right, was it? Are you okay? So yeah, we actually sat down and we filmed like a 1 hour interview. We're not going to watch the whole damn thing because it was about a whole bunch of different tapes that I did at school. So Christian Music Festival that my teacher came and took me to. Now the thing that was kind of interesting to me is my wife said, don't bring up the fact that he probably shouldn't have taken you out of school, right? It was the first thing that he brought up. But the thing is, he said you couldn't do it now. I'm kind of thinking to myself, shouldn't have done it back then. Like, it wasn't okay back then either.
I'm sure it wasn't as not okay.
It wasn't as not okay. But
I think it's worse now, right?
But no, we had fun. We had a lot of good times taking kids out to try and make them meet God. Anyway, this is the promo for the actual show video thing. I think they used this promo not only to show off Christian music, but to promote the idea that you could go and go to the festival, I suppose. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Why can't I see it? Is the tape broken? Oh no, there it is. Never mind.
It just had to fade in a little bit, that's all.
It's been a while since I watched it.
Probably since we last watched it, which is, what, a year and a half ago? 2 years maybe?
Something like that. However long we've been doing the show. No, wait, we watched the promo during our Christian music episode as well.
Yeah, you're right.
And said, it's a trailer for another upcoming episode, but we watched the actual whole festival.
on the edge.
The forest edge. The edge of the forest. Although in Australia we call it a bush, right? Or was it panned? Nope, I just can't hear it.
That's bizarre.
Cool. Something's gone wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not actually playing anything.
Wow.
Weird.
We do have a backup of the tape where we can hear it talking fine, though. And we watched it on the show once
We
before.
have already watched it.
Oh, there we go.
Maybe that was normal. I can't remember.
No, it wasn't. No,
no.
it's been panned. And for some reason it's not picking up properly. That's cool. We got a different version of it now.
Oh, you know what it is?
What is it?
It's probably the fact that it's a mono audio, like it's a stereo audio tape where it would have panned.
Yeah. So for some reason you're not picking up the other channel.
For some strange reason, no, only one's coming through.
Cool. Well, hopefully there's not that much panning on the other one.
Yeah, that might be the closest thing to a fix we've got. Like the bat whenever it goes quiet. Weird. I know Jesus and Fred Durst masterpiece is definitely like a that was single material. Straight to number one. No, I imagine the actual video with these are actually in it is mostly going to be this kind of stuff.
Strange.
Jesus rules. He saves, man. He saves.
And takes half damage.
Let's try now. Hold on.
No, it doesn't help.
Weird. I just have to leave it go.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh. Well, we can pull up the actual script that we have if we want to watch it later, but I doubt we're gonna. It's fine.
My name is Merida. I really appreciate the Forest Edge Festival because it's an opportunity.
If you want to see this actual video with all the actual interviews, it's on our channel
It is
somewhere.
already uploaded onto
sharing
YouTube,
what God's
so
done in their lives and things like that.
Oh.
As a performer
We need to get
myself,
like
I find it a
10
real privilege to be able
VCRs
to
just so that
be
they
a part
all
of the
work
festival,
different for different things.
Isn't
get
Jesus
some
and Fred Durst
response to
redundant?
my music, I
No,
suppose,
they're
to
different
share
people, but they're on
what
like the
God's spoken
same
to me
level
through my
of
songs.
greatness.
I don't think I really get your jokes. Sorry.
The joke is that Christian new metal is like nonsensical, and the idea of worshipping a band,
Oh, we can't hear him.
the idea of worshipping a band like Limp Bizkit, and also worshipping the Lord, is completely ridiculous. So loving those two guys in particular is like it's a contradiction in of itself. It makes no fucking sense.
So, that guy with the spiky blue hair that we couldn't hear talk either, I found his image in another tapey thing. I got a copy of it, but I don't actually have a copy of the tape itself.
Hey, look at this guy.
Yeah, he's the new metal guy.
He's the Aussie Fred Durst.
Yeah, his band name was Epidemic, which, probably wouldn't fly that well in our current climate, but he used to get on stage with a lab coat on.
James is his name, surely. They got a juggler. Juggling for the Lord.
Yeah,
Blowing bubbles for the Lord.
He was a Christian juggler.
Loading for the Lord. Bouncing for the Lord.
Dreadlocks for the Lord.
Face painting for the Lord. Splashing for the Lord.
Hey!
We are trying to get that made into a high resolution image.
Yep.
A similar thing, so we can actually print it on shirts.
I want it. I want a copy.
Has to be yellow though. You can't have it in any other color. It has to be that color.
Alright, I'll have it in the disgusting yellow. Again, I woke up. I should have put on my other shirt. Didn't.
That's what this episode's all about. Juggling for Jesus.
Jesus
It's
juggling.
true.
I love the tape.
It's
the
literally
fact that
it's
this
literally
tape's
the
screwed
editing by having the audio in two separate sides. It's causing problems.
And you know, I really feel for
It's so good.
the
Like,
big
isn't this the
thanks
same VCR we played it on the original?
Yeah, it
So,
might
like-
be it might be the capture card.
Oh.
Their audiences, their
It doesn't.
media,
Yeah,
their marketing gurus
there might be a
are
fix for it.
projecting
I
onto
do have to
Oh.
swap to the other one. It just means there'll be a bigger delay between the audio that we will hear.
I don't want more delays.
They
I want-
won't see it.
I want things to be good. They won't see it, so if I sing along, it'll be fine.
Yes.
Alright then. So we did this thing and there was Christian music everywhere. There's Terramaze. Yes, I can.
Well, it's time
I
to fight.
can love the Lord. What?
I can love the Lord. I'm gonna
Don't-
fight you for the Lord.
Don't tell me I can't love the Lord.
Here at Forest Edge on this lovely sunny day. Yes, we are. Is there another place that
Look how
you would
awkward the other
rather
guy
be?
is in this.
Jason, there is no other place that I would rather be.
I hate this song. This is like some sort of Gloria ripoff, and I always hated that this is the last song on the thing that they used.
Because you get the chance to just hang out and feel your friends.
She was a theatre mentor to me back when I was acting.
Yeah, like also, I mean, I'm joining with dance workshops.
You can
and,
tell.
it's
And
all
she's
kind
got
of
fluffy
fun
ears?
stuff. It's
No,
been
it's the way that
most
she
wonderful
talks.
weekend.
Oh, is it the same way that I talk?
No, it's
Oh, that she's
I meant the whole
projecting and
theatre,
acting
yeah,
thing.
she definitely has that.
Oh, I'm
That style.
absolutely rocks. I just can't wait.
Can we stop with the J's, please? Alliteration makes me sneeze sometimes. G-O-L-O-R-A, glory to the Lord.
Next year.
Yeah, it was really cool. I'd do it next year too.
That one up in collar.
It's a style choice.
No, it's not. He was just... Or somebody dropped him off there so they didn't have to look after him for the weekend.
Yeah, crowd shots.
I actually watched this with my wife, and she's like, "Did you get laid?" And I'm like, "No." And she's like, "You probably could have got laid from like so many desperate Christian chicks."
We
I'm
already
like,
had this conversation, and I agree with your wife.
No, I didn't, and I should have probably tried. Look at all that trash. That's a selling point, right? We had so much fun. There's all this trash for the Lord. Stop!
For the Lord.
Stop for the Lord. That's me! I did a camera thing. We're gonna have to stop the video because otherwise it's gonna go into that science video, which hopefully I can get an actual copy of Mr. McCain for. I still call him Mr. Sounds weird. So yeah, that was that. And weird.
Whoa! Slow down there, Chris.
It's been cancelled. It only ran for 4 years.
That's what he says, but the Facebook page made it look like they ran for a lot longer.
It did, but we didn't actually see anything from any of the others, so if we don't see it,
It may have just scaled down. It may have just become like a one-day thing, or
I'd go again.
I wouldn't, because I just don't have the energy for festivals. I don't think.
Yeah, but it's Christian, so they're all nice and stuff. What's the other end of this interview thing where he talks about stuff?
Is that right? There you go.
Is he okay? I'm not sure about that. But the stuff that we
We
talked
were
at the end of
literally going from venue to venue to venue to venue.
It was a cafe and there were 2 main stages.
Yeah, yeah. So we filmed a lot.
We did.
Yeah.
At least one song from each band.
Yeah, that's right.
We
Yeah,
talked to
yeah.
the bands before we filmed anything, and we asked them exactly what song they
Where,
wanted us to film.
here,
And
A-Dub.
we would only film them
Not in the
once.
United States where everyone's fanatical. There are some nice Christians here for sure.
Aside from that, I remember the country music guy who sang about the Avenue of Trees.
Steve Messer.
Steve Messer,
Yeah.
because I gave his CD to my grandfather, who really
Okay.
enjoyed it.
And did Steve give that?
Yeah, he
that
gave it to
CD?
me. He,
Oh,
a
wonderful.
lot of the bands that we talked to
Wow.
actually would hand over things to me. I
To Rob, not to me.
not to you. No. I
I got
actually-
nothing.
Because you're a fuddy-duddy.
In the end of that
They're trying to get
I
in
should
with the
have
kids,
worn it. I
bruh.
still have a T-shirt as well, which I've got somebody gave me a T-shirt that says, "I'm a Jesus freak, but Marilyn Manson is just a freak," and it's got a picture of Marilyn Manson with an X through it.
Perfect.
It's so funny. But
Yeah.
something that stuck with me all of my life is I keep saying when anybody has ever lost something, I always ask them if they check behind the couch, because in this tape. There is somebody selling T-shirts. I didn't get one for myself, but it's a T-shirt that says, "I found Jesus. He was behind the couch the whole time." I love that So shirt. I always check behind the couch.
Oh, great.
Full 2-hour tape of Forest Edge. So that was the promo down the
Okay,
bottom.
yeah,
This is the
yeah.
actual.
We've cut to the end of the interview.
one Yeah, song.
right.
We
Cut all that middle stuff out.
We didn't need a band called Naked Heart. If you remember, he had the spiky hair. Yeah.
The words of Naked Heart. This is for the ugly ones. Get up. This is for the ugly ones. Get up. And I thought, they've really hit the mark here, spot on. If I've moved.
What is he even
just
talking
a
about?
smidgen along the way. I've played my
So
part,
passionate.
which is
You're right.
great. Yeah,
End of now, still playing with media.
Yeah, very proud.
Good.
Very proud.
I'm been disobeying and ignoring everything you taught me for 30 odd years.
Yeah. In terms of God, or
Oh, no, God, media, anything. Framing, I mean, look at this. We're going on the.
but I mean, you have to. No, but
Had to leave in the
I'm
fact that he
right,
said
right?
that he's proud.
this
Because
is
like,
the thing.
why?
You know
What-
the rules.
what have I
break
actually
the rules.
done?
That
What are we
is
doing
I've
here?
always thought.
Yeah.
Once
Whatever
you
it is,
know
he
the
likes
rules, it's like a fine artist, a painter.
I think he more likes that I
who
talk to
goes
him
and
again.
suddenly starts breaking.
I definitely
all
think that was a
all-
thing.
all
He-
the rules because
It's worth noting that that paper he's holding, he had like
how
4
to
pages of
actually
notes of stuff he wanted to talk about.
Oh yeah, we got it all on tape.
without realising that's the
4
problem.
pages of notes.
I'll have to make a
Yeah,
long
yeah,
edit
yeah.
and put up as well.
Taking
the time to
Just put the whole thing up, who cares?
Because
Yeah.
the end was just more chatting and trailing. It
Oh,
wasn't.
well, that only needs to cut out about 10 minutes, I think.
Yeah. The rest of it can be fine.
Although at the end he was like, oh, we shouldn't have stopped filming when we did.
So that's it,
He was
eh?
happy with the stuff he said after.
No worries. Go.
Yeah, we'll
Done.
go there. Perfect.
Perfect. Cut there. No Christians were hurt in the making of this tape.
Are you sure?
I was very nice to him, and we
He's a
had
nice guy.
He was a nice guy.
He just is definitely of his time.
Of his own brain space.
Yeah, that's it.
All
That's
those
it.
things, but ultimately, I appreciate weirdos, and I appreciate him because he did kind of inspire my love for media beyond that of somebody who's just watching stuff. He, did give me the opportunities where he would just take me away into the middle of the forest and not kill me, which is nice.
I mean, I would have rather died, honestly, if it was me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think by the time I was 17, I'd lived enough.
Okay. I rather enjoyed doing the whole filmy thing and
Oh, kill me after.
running
Do this
around.
filming and then let me die.
Yeah. I don't remember this.
I do.
You remember the
Because you were
fact that we
already
had
drunk by this point.
we I don't remember the fact that we had like footage of just things setting up and loud noises.
Or maybe you were off trying to set up your tent while...
Yeah. I might not have actually been there for this bit of the filming.
Yeah, sacrifice me to Jesus at the end of the festival. Someone's got to die for it, right?
Yeah, Jesus, he died for our sins so that we could have pizza.
Oh, we get to see Perimeter now.
Yay! Wait, why did
Do
you
we
say
actually
that?
get to see Anti-Skeptic? I don't remember seeing them.
This is why it's good to rewatch things sometimes. Why'd you say Perimeter like you know who they are? You know who they are?
Nope, I wasn't really ready for the sudden cut.
Oh, yeah, there was no intro. Just suddenly they were on stage.
For them. Look at how many people have shown up for them.
So I'm pretty sure that the way that he made this whole thing was in exact order. Which means this is the first band of the first day of the first morning.
All 7 people are stoked to see him. You saw 7 whole people? I could have sworn it was like 4.
Seriously, you stick around and watch some of the later bands. There is actually an audience.
Well, when it goes to that, like, I feel like there was that guy at the end,
Steve Messer.
and I feel like everyone was, they had to go, like, they probably said,
You can
no
have a
matter what-
ticket for 50% off if you go see Steve Messer.
no, I think it's more like, you will go see him. Like, the one thing about you come to this festival that you have to absolutely do is see this one guy who we paid, like, thousands of dollars to.
Yeah. Alright, I
That
know
was including
nothing.
the band members.
I know nothing about sport, so let's analyze what's going on the TV. There's a guy playing, I think it's easy playing the bass, who's got a shirt on that says 33 on the front, but on the back it says like Googler. What's that about? No idea. I mean, I'm a Googler. I don't
I think
get
that's
my.
maybe one of those, like, silly Kmart shirts or something.
I hate those things. I like to understand why people are wearing the t-shirts that they're wearing.
It probably is a lot of crew, Chris.
Yeah,
Honestly.
exactly. I wish I had
These guys don't have a bad sound though. Like, I don't
pulled out
necessarily dislike what I'm hearing.
my Manson shirt for this. I should have. I'm an idiot. Today, what have I got? I have a picture from the Black Lagoon today.
I've got my Chelsea shirt on.
Always got the Chelsea shirt on. Do you wash it or is it just for just take
I
home?
wash What are your thoughts on this guy? Oh yeah, it's good. Should we mosh? Ah, probably not. We could bob our heads a little bit like this.
For the Lord.
To the Lord, I guess we can do that.
Look at him slap that bass. Slap it! Slap it like it's the Lord's arms. We should look these bands up, and if they don't have any online presence, we should steal their songs and make our own label of music that we found that nobody really wants anymore.
What were these guys called on Periphery, was it?
I don't know. I mean, I'm talking about in general. Every recording of anything that we've got ever, we should make our own label of like stolen music. Can we call it stolen music? The Obscure Take Time presents stolen music record label. Because I got a whole bunch of my grandfather's old country music records from like Australians that never actually put this stuff out on the internet. We could just steal it and be our own record label, right? That's okay to do.
Either
Okay.
they weren't called Periphery or they are extremely obscure and it would take me a long fucking time to find even potentially any small thing.
Okay, this is something that I think is a good idea. I think for this episode, we should just keep our phones out and ready to Google names.
I couldn't find anything because there's another band called Periphery that is actually pretty big from America, and one of their albums is apparently called something like Hail Satan, or they went on a Hail Satan tour. So I don't
Maybe
think
it's
that's
the same.
band.
Could be.
You wouldn't bring a band from America.
No, maybe they moved to America and became evil. Or maybe it's their like, mirror, the yin yang sort of thing.
Periphery's Mark Halcombe talks Hail Satan.
That says during Australia.
Yeah, but they are an American band. It's pretty big apparently.
It's probably not them.
It's an American progressive metal band that formed in Washington DC in 2005, so a different band.
We came to Australia. Oh no.
Slap it like it's the Lord's ass.
Is Ditto trying to get us some interesting t-shirt ideas? because I feel like that with like Jesus playing a bass guitar would be pretty funny.
Perimeter is this game.
Perimeter.
Alright.
Thank you to Chris, who has a better memory than we do.
Yes, we appreciate that.
I have to say, one of the things that I've really enjoyed, tape time wise, before we were like doing the proper tape time, was things that we can't actually do, which is just sitting around watching Rage. Like sometimes when we're not doing the show, we actually sit and watch the old, what is it, MTV classic or whatever, and we just sit and we comment on things like, oh, I wish we could do this for the show. It's so fun.
For those of you who weren't here earlier, we experienced a little bit of guitar technical difficulty, but nothing we can't handle. God's bigger than that, so we get no problems. Alright, this song's off the CD.
Oh, it's Epidemic.
Got a CD for $10.
I think we looked up these guys, didn't we? And they literally didn't do anything else.
This is the first song called No Escape. And it's a bit of a mushy number. So it's just time to get up. Let's go.
Ready? Here it goes.
High notes. It's still high. Oh no, it's middle. Come on, do it lower. No, you can go lower. I love that it's Christian. I hate it when he starts doing that Fred Durst voice as well. He goes,
Fred Durst is a goddamn legend. I do unironically like Limp Bizkit.
I do unironically like Epidemic. Like this song, I unironically enjoy this song.
Well, I probably would if I had a studio recorded version of it.
No, I like this one. This is my version. This is the one that I like.
Isn't it amazing that if you had your current phone now and filmed it,
I know, it would have been better.
It would be like 3 times better at least.
Yeah.
Doing them with Bizkit is usually the highlight of the day. See, that's
escape from me. You know that Jesus will get you through.
The question is, Chris, is that ironic?
Gonna get you through. Come on! I hate that bit.
He clearly likes corn a lot too.
Yeah, I guess. Well, it's really not a great idea to start Googling epidemic at the moment.
Yeah.
Infectious diseases.
I miss new metal, dude. Bring it back. Where's the revival? Like the actual big time revival.
10 years away.
God damn it. Bring it back. New metal is still my fucking jam. This slaps, man. This slaps.
Open up your eyes! Cause they're living your lives.
Time for that middle 8 breakdown.
You know, when we first watched this, it was pre-pandemic.
It was probably still hard to look up epidemic.
I don't think we did. Maybe we did. No, I really cannot find anything about them.
That's it then. We're making that record company.
You know what we need to do? We need to find some musicians to help us, and we need to record a cover of every song on this tape.
Oh my gosh. I could probably get in contact with some interesting people who do such things as well.
That was actually really...
Oh god, don't look up that. Isn't that a piercing that you probably don't want in your search history?
I don't see the problem with, like, Christian music. Like, there was... I remember I used to go to the bargain bins at JB Hi-Fi when I had, like, the music bargain bins, and I would
just listen to
10 random albums
Puddle
out.
of Mud over and over again, or?
Puddle of Mud were never in there, thank God. Thank the Lord!
Yeah,
And there was one
it
album
doesn't
I
matter
got,
what
it was
band's
like
singing
an
about.
album from just before our band broke up. Because I looked it up, and they were like a pop-punk band that apparently were like reasonably popular for a while. But they like kept having their singers leave. And the last album they did before they broke up was just really fucking good, but everyone hated it because it didn't sound like an emo album. It was really fucking good. Oh yeah, I mean, you turn on the music channel and it's all just like titties, titties, ass, titties, ass, titties, titties, ass, titties, ass, titties, 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 ass.
Most of the time you can't understand what people are singing about. You're absolutely right. I mean, what the hell is Informer about? You know, there you are. I keep boom boom down.
I actually know what that song is about.
No, we don't need to.
I actually know what that's about.
We don't need to know what the song's about. Otherwise we're gonna get flagged. We're gonna get muted anyway, right?
I think I'm recording anyway, but yes, we'll get in trouble. Yes, it's about a police informer. That's true, Ada. Who got the guy who sung the song arrested, and he actually recorded the song before he went to prison, so it became popular while he was in prison. So he didn't get to tour it until after he got out. Yeah, it was huge. It's a French-Canadian song.
Cool. I love Snow.
Yeah, look, if you would rather hear, you know, I mean, I don't mind hearing titties, 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 ass, but if you're going to give me Jesus, 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 God, I'm not going to complain about that either. Titties and Jesus. And beer. What more do you need?
I don't know, but how long is this actual song? I've forgotten how long
They may have started playing another one.
No, it's the same song.
Open up your eyes. Oh, maybe they also listen to, like...
from me and you.
Maybe they're also into doom metal? And just like songs being long.
I'm pretty sure this
I would draw a line, Ditto, at, like, songs that are really hateful and shitty. He's not? I thought he was French-Canadian. I stand corrected. Booty Coconut is the best song of all time. Yes, this is 2002, Ditto. Everything from this is 2002. And Australia is just, like, late. Everything. Well, I just remember Colin saying in the interview. Yeah!
Which actually means this can possibly be from 2001, though, because we edited it and yeah. Well, who knows? It could be 2001, 2002.
Well, can we find lineups? Because they would have advertised, right?
Yeah. Maybe they got links if we go to Forest Edge. Why did you both come to for cuddles right now? I mean, you can. Just, you know, be quiet.
Forest Edge Festival 2001.
Ah, you mean that stupid band from that Purple Rain movie? Man, that shit was like so... What do you mean there's more of this? This is one song from every band for the entire festival for 3 days.
3 days.
Yeah, we're in for the long run. This is like a 2-hour video. I totally missed who this...
Yeah, so did I.
Have they announced it yet? Yeah, the pop song will that. Huh. Oh, that's Terror Maze. We don't have to look them up. We know about Terror Maze, right? They're a Geelong band. I used to book them.
Okay, I officially have confirmation that Forest Edge went to at the very least 2012.
Wow! You know, we don't force you to be our friend. But if you want to, stop whinging about it.
I appreciate that, Milching. I agree with you. Except Booty Coconut may be slightly better, but then we're like a close second. You know, we would hit number 1 on the charts for that 1 week where people decided, alright, Booty Coconut can be second.
Did you ever hang out with these guys or meet them at least?
God no.
God no. Because I know that we had them for quite a lot of the Freezer gigs.
It says here, Anti-Skeptic toured in 2013 and that Ryan McClary had left the band due to commitments to House vs. Hurricane. He was replaced by blah, 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 blah. The band played with MXPX on the Adelaide leg of the national tour in early March before making a second appearance in as many years at the Forest Edge Music Festival. So that's 2013 confirmed.
Yeah. But this is 2013.
No, I'm trying to figure out exactly.
Obviously went to more festivals or something.
It's kind of vague here because it's saying.
No, wait, I do think I remember Anti-Skeptic being there because I got their album for free off.
I don't know, because this here is making it sound like it was 2000 or 2001.
Because I remember liking their album, the one with the golf stick on the front. They did that kind of golf punk ska thing at one point.
Yeah, it sounds like it was 2000. The year 2000 they were at.
Is that when you're going to make it up to me? Sorry, that's a Silverchair reference.
I really
is gonna get.
Do not like Silverchair that much. I think their good album is that one that everyone hates.
Rockstorm?
No, the one that everyone hates.
Oh, the recent one.
Yeah, the recent one. I think that's the only good one they ever did.
I like all of Silverchair, but
I just think that grunge is a very bland, boring genre.
It is, but I appreciated their local grunge. These guys though, Teramaze, I used to work for Freezer. We used to put on gigs.
Well, Chris knows who these guys are.
Has he seen them live?
We talked about this last time we watched it, if you recall.
We've got to bring it back up. This is a new show.
They're still around, and we didn't think they were still around.
Yeah.
He said, no, they are, because I listened to them. They're not a Christian band anymore. And it turned out that was incorrect.
Yeah.
They are still a Christian band. They used to be called Teramaze, like Terror Maze.
Yeah.
But then they found God and changed it.
Yeah, it's the other way around. So, I used to work as I used to put things on around Geelong, and I eventually got in and did it for like the whole of Australia at one point. But putting on shows of different bands and stuff, and Terramaze were from Geelong, so we could quite easily grab a hold of them and just put it up. That's a new singer. Oh, he was the nicest there. He was so sweet.
Well, maybe he's gone on to do a different band.
The McFlys. Yes, we got a little bit of rockabilly. This is down in the cafe. Love me some
Was the cafe the alternative area where it was just not rock and metal?
No, because the country guy was on the main stage as well.
Yeah, but I mean, he was the main event.
Yeah, he totally was. We got like 3 or 4 songs from him on this tape, so like... But yeah, definitely. We had I think the rap artists were either there or in the main stage in the morning.
We'll see. Yeah, there was definitely like during the day.
There was some couple of ones that you were either there for the alternate stuff or in the morning at the main stage. And also another thing they put in the cafe were girls who tried to want to be pop singers.
Oh yeah, she was kind of awkward looking. Do you mean that family girl who looked like that was with her family?
We'll get it.
Looked uncomfortable.
We'll get around to it.
It's coming up.
But in the meantime, let's have a Christian Living End, right? Not quite punky. Yeah, they're more street cats.
They're a band that have always been cool.
Let's go back to the searching. Oh, that rockabilly is cool, but the singer. You like everything about this except the band. The gospel train. Can we go on the gospel train, or should we just go on the blues train instead?
Can it not be both at the same time?
The blues gospel train?
Yeah, the gospel blues train, whatever. Like, give me some worship blues. But I want to go on the blues train. I really do.
Yeah, I want to take.
That is legitimately something that I am.
Yeah, I want to take it.
Interested in.
I kind of want to be the guy who does that instead of the wife.
I think the wife wants to come too, so...
No, never!
It would just be
it's a boys' day!
It's a blues train. I want everyone to come on the blues train.
Alright, I'll see if I can get my wife out of it.
Can we get like a whole group of people so we can like only have people we know in the carriage?
That'd be cool. I looked up the McFlys and I got Marty.
Yeah, of course. Just add Aussie bands to the end and see if that works.
band. It's already in the Google search. Someone else has looked them up. Ooh, an English pop band formed in London in 2003. No, they're not.
Can't be them. They got really into Scar scene. Scar's great though, dude. Scar's so fun.
Someone's Ditto's been listening to The Real Big Fish.
The only good Scar band was Supply.
No! What? The only good ska band was Madness, and they weren't even ska.
Weird, huh?
Yeah.
I know all about them because they're Chelsea fans. I hung out with them.
That's so cool.
Yeah. They weren't really interested in what I had to say. Probably because I'm like a kid.
He said that during the interview. He's like, "You're 37." I'm like, "Fuck."
What's she into? What's this? What's this? Look at the hell buddy.
Oh, listen to that slappy bassy. Oh, that sounded nice.
Sound. Just a goddamn. Don't jump up. Just sit down. Go find somewhere to sit. I'm trying to do take time.
McFly supporters Australia. What the hell? I'm doing really bad at trying to Google things on my phone. I'm pretty good at looking crap up on the computer.
Well, it's more just, it's so fast moving, we have like 3 minutes to find.
Yeah, usually when I
any
set up the
information.
computer and do deep dives, I lose half the day.
Move Arch.
What? And it's not time for throwing stuff.
We already did that twice today.
Do not whine. Come here, you little chunky butt.
Who's this? Well, these guys are a bit older, so.
This is the vintage blues and gospel. These are the guys who we'd probably see if we ever went on that train and it was a Jesus Day.
I'd be okay with it, dude.
I'm allowed to reference that train because we watched ads for it on one of the other shows, right?
We did, yes. On the train episode.
Train episode.
Another underrated episode, if I do say so myself.
Really? It's not done well? I mean, I
said underrated.
Huh?
Underrated. It's good. We just don't talk about it very much.
Oh.
It's a good one, though. You know, we talk about the best ones being obviously the wrestling episode is
Thanks.
tip-top tier.
I kind of like the fact that I got away with just making my own mixtape for the train episode out of things that we don't actually own on VHS. Oh, sneaky!
We just we took a shortcut for that episode.
I worked hard on that.
Well, you know.
And it was fun. I even put one of the bits into the intro because it was so freaking good.
But no.
That kid just kept eating stuff. It was so much fun. Is it like a thing where blues has to sound like a train going down the tracks, or? I probably shouldn't keep.
Country's great, right?
Old country is good. An old style country is good. But all that Ray Cyrus stuff.
Come on, don't break my heart, my achy breaky heart.
I don't like new country.
Come on!
It sounds.
That was 91 or something. That's not new anymore.
I'm talking like, back when things didn't exist. I don't know. All I gotta do is trust and pray. This sounds like a kid's song, to be honest.
Probably fucking is, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, the plus 3 knows what's up. Cheers to you.
Man, I don't care what style of music. I just love sitting back watching music. It really is one of my bigger passions.
Yeah, you go to another doom metal festival.
Hell yeah. As long as I get to fill my pockets with cheeseburgers first.
You would only eat like half of one.
Yeah, and then I'd have pockets full of cheeseburgers for the rest of the night, and that would make me happy. Man, stop paying me out, man. I took you for dinner, I ate one tiny little chicky tender, and then you sat and ate off my plate for the rest of the day.
You said I could.
I can't put shit in my mouth anymore, I'm sorry.
You probably shouldn't put shit in your mouth to begin with.
But it's still got nutrients. Isn't that right, Chester?
Yeah, why? I wonder why there's so many religious songs at this festival. It's almost like the Lord kind of light down on this festival.
Oh, I remember.
And people with praise in their hearts just decided we have to go to this festival.
Yeah, but Colin wasn't there, so...
What do you mean he was there? Oh, you mean Buchanan?
Buchanan, not McGain.
Alright, I was like, wait, which Colin are we talking about here? There's a lot of Collins in God's name.
You could at least fade in. Come on. Who edited this? Not me. I know I do some janky editing sometimes, but...
The guy looks like a school shooter.
You can't say it! You're gonna get us cancelled!
What? I'm not shooting up schools, he just looks like he's someone who may have been involved in Columbine. That's all I'm saying.
Oh boy.
Well, these guys are called Compliments
of Gus.
Compliments of Gus.
Yeah, thanks. Gus writes all our music, just like Jeff writes all of our scripts. And I'm going to be talking to you about that Columbine song. I tell you what.
Go for it. You're acting like I can. Like I have a...
You know what I want to be if I ever join a band? I want to be that guy who's dancing away from the piano. Look at him go!
Hey.
He's not doing anything but...
I want to be the guy.
Aye. That's a reference to an old cake trading classic from public access TV.
It's a classic.
I think it came from somewhere there. Public access is so cool.
We're just not a big enough country to have ever had it to that extent.
I mean, no, some of the crap that we had on Channel 31, Holy Grail on some of that.
Yeah. I wonder if they have an archive.
We should probably call them up and ask them about it. Because a lot of the thing is about all those crazies that had shows, a lot of them are still going. As in, they got proper things. The guy who used to do all that gardening, he's on Channel 7 now or something like that?
Yeah, he was an ABC guy.
Oh, okay. And then there was the fisherman, I think he's still going. The only thing that we're missing is Fish TV. I want Fish TV back. I loved Fish TV. What Fish TV was is if you tuned in to Channel 31, which is the local station for our state, is you just on Fish Tank, and that they put advertisements over the top of it. So, and then sometimes they'd actually write it on a bit of cardboard and just put it into the Fish Tank. Yeah.
There's a Fish Tank channel on the set-top box. It doesn't have that.
I need the ads to go with.
But there is also there's a channel on YouTube where they just got a tank with turtles in it, and you just show the turtles at night.
And can we donate to be advertised on the turtles?
Maybe.
That'd be fun.
I don't know if they would do it, but you know.
You guys need to stop staring at it. It's disconcerting.
What do you expect, guys?
For me to play with them, because I've been sitting here for nigh on
your bed.
20
Go on your bed.
minutes.
Bed. Go on.
Yeah. Sorry, I got you guys in trouble.
We're not in trouble. All behind us. Staring at us from behind. People. So this is almost like the post-grunge kind of... Not even post-grunge, this is like mid-grunge. This is between grunge and post-grunge.
This is
not good.
This is so boring, but not so boring to be Coldplay where I want to turn it off. It's just boring to the point where it's okay to be background music. It's not good at all, no. It just exists. That's all it does. And is that a good thing? Who knows?
Not necessarily a bad thing.
That kind of sounds a bit crowded housey to me. And I like crowded house because the musicians are good, but it, I don't know, it's just that tone to it. She's got a cool hat, right? Does that count?
I mean, props to her for a cool hat.
She's like, I just want to... She got a stern talking to after this gig. She's like, I don't think we should have had the hat. I think it was too extreme for our show.
What about his glasses, though? Fuck!
Yeah, that's to stop all the sweat getting in his eyes.
That's some story.
I bet you they're the yellow glasses too, right?
You could tell. You could literally tell that that's what they were.
Compliments of Gus. Can we do a quick Google search to see if anything comes up?
Something
How's
Bible
everyone
related.
going?
How you going?
Big response. Did we have a good sleep? No.
Hey, we all
No! Did it?
Yeah. No! The fucking tent fell down on me.
He said you slept through it!
I did. I'm just call back.
Come on!
I didn't actually care. I had a good night sleep, but yeah. No! We didn't! We're at camp. Getting some hair of the dog. Cola.
No.
Oh my god, this band is No? No, it's No Plan B, right?
I think it might be No Plan B.
Yeah, it's Ryan. He works at the music warehouse thingy over on...
I've got some of their tunes on my PC.
There he is. He used to sell me guitar strings. Those creative titles, though. You can tell they were done on an actual, one of those old VHS things, like not digitally.
I don't know, I feel like that might have been digital.
Oh, well, like one of the first digitals then, because he was not up for it. What the hell?
What do we got?
Well, Compliments of Gus look like they're an actual band.
I mean, they're all actual bands. They're playing music together. But you mean they've gone somewhere? Is that what you're trying to say?
Like it says they're from Australasia.
That'll probably be them, right?
Yeah. But they look kind of too big. There's 3,000 people caring about them.
No, that sounds a bit on par.
Okay.
Is that Tony Hawk?
Ryan always did look a bit like Tony Hawk, that's for sure.
Is he a skater?
Yes, he is. He's skater punk. He's a Christian skater punk.
That's a weird movement, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, Christian skater punks, like, radical worship is just a strange thing, you know? Every time I watch this tape, though, I do just miss live music a little bit.
Yeah. I think Compliments of Gus went somewhere. Interesting.
The 3,000 thing makes them sound like early, mid-fodder for festivals. Like that random opening act for the bigger band. How's your ass? So sore from being fucked by all these cunts. That's in Geelong. That video is filmed in Geelong.
Didn't James film that?
I don't know. He never said he did.
He did film a bunch of priests yelling at people.
Probably not skaters, though. I don't know, you have to ask him next time you talk to him.
These kids are loving this music. They're just sitting down and enjoying it. Yeah, punk rock.
It's a simpler time. The 2000s was such a simple decade.
Lots of guitars. That's what I remember from the 2000s. People still cared about things. That's just you, Andrew. This is punk rock. You gotta know the rules to break them, right? Empty Tomb. Didn't we already see some Empty Tomb? Oh yeah, that was from the... This is that...
Just watch the guy. He's the guy at the back. I can't even tell. Is he the bass player?
He's the bass player.
Watch when they like cut to him when like because the singer talks to the guy in the middle.
Yeah.
Says, "Is there any way you'd rather be?" He's like, "No, there's nowhere I'd rather be." Then he goes to the bass player. Just look how awkward he looks. It's the best. It's like a bit that has never left my mind. It's so funny. How uncomfortable he looks.
I like how bright red his bright red hair is.
He's got very red hair, doesn't he?
It looks like he's dyed it, but it's actually his actual natural God-given hair color.
Oh shit! I feel like all bass players are awkward though. See? Hey, I was a bass player once in Morbithida.
Yeah.
After they fired me from vocals, it's like, don't have any talent.
Yeah, they said you sounded a bit like a pissed off penguin.
That was State of Mammalia, actually. That was different. That was pretty good at writing songs.
Cool. Let's make a video clip.
Like a decade, and now
That's alright. Let's make an album. We'll get
Machine the bass.
Andrew to play the drums, since he's a bass player. I'll play the guitar since I'm a bass player. Okay. Then you can sing since you're a bass player. Either that or we just got 3 bass players playing bass and that would sound
I'm not playing bass ever again in my life. I'm just putting that out there.
Oh, everything except the drums?
Actually,
Perfect.
I would like to. I'll be the guy who dances near the keyboard.
No, I said I want to be that guy.
No, I get that. You already claimed another role.
Damn it!
Did you say God is back again?
Yeah, but all that's in my head is, oh, my friends want to kill someone who knows me, or something. I don't know what the song is.
Yeah, all my friends are dead.
Neither.
No. Here's the bit.
Gloria!
Look at him! He's not even into it here. He's just like, ah, man.
Here at Forest Edge on this lovely sunny day. Is there any other place that you would
That sounds like
rather be?
fun, actually. If we do live shows, that is.
That I would rather be. That's good. Marcus, I'm going to ask you a question, Marcus. Are you ready?
I don't know.
You tell me, Marcus. Is there any other place that you would rather be?
I don't think so.
You don't think about it.
I don't think so.
Well, how about you, Whippet? Craig on the drum.
Inside,
Is there any other place that you would rather be?
somewhere else.
Jason, there is no place I would rather be than here at Forest Edge.
Like the other 3 members of the band, they look like they're at least into the gimmick of it.
Yeah.
But that bass player is just like, alright. He's like the awkward guy in the group. Just he's there. He's playing bass because like they called the guitars, and he's kind of upset that he doesn't get to be the lead guitarist or something. But he also doesn't have the confidence to say, yeah, but I'm the better guitar player in the band, so maybe I should be on lead. He's like,
Well, he is kind of, what do you call it when you sit on the key's note? He's just bass noting.
I mean, he's probably doing what he's told.
Exactly. He's not doing any walks or anything like that.
He just has no personality compared to the rest of them, and it shows.
Oh yeah, that's right. The power went out, so we just get nothing but drums. They love it, except for the bass player.
He didn't love anything.
No,
He didn't even love being there. He was on the first bus out of there on that.
I mean, it was an interesting like ending to the song, but like I do remember that we had to like try and get the power back on after that.
That is cool though.
Yeah,
They owned it though.
they owned it. The bass player did. But they did.
You gotta give them props.
Intelligent, huh? Bet you they had an idea.
But yeah, they didn't go very far.
I'm not going to take that bet. I'm going to type Halogen into the Google and see what comes up.
Some other band that got big using the same name that formed 2 years later.
That seems to be a trend.
To be fair, it's because they've got very simplistic names.
Yeah. I mean, Christians, right?
Well, I mean, generally band names aren't super creative, or if they are, they're just kind of ridiculous. Like, considering there was a band that was popular called Panic at the Disco. Ugh, I mean, come on.
Okay. Well, they're alright. They got their own Wikipedia.
They do?
Halogen were an Australian rock band formed in Perth, Western Australia in 1997. Founding
When did they break up?
mainstays...
07, so they lasted 10 years. So this is like right in the middle of their existence.
Yeah. They played with like Eskimo Joe and stuff.
Why isn't there a band called Potato? I mean, we can make one. That's the name of our band right there. We've got it. We're called Potato.
Okay, so the producer of these guys was one of Eskimo Joe's people's older brother.
So it was one of those who you know kinds of things.
Yeah, absolutely.
They didn't get anywhere because they were good. They
No.
got somewhere because they knew the right people. Right, A-Dub? I hear ya. We're rocking out for Jesus today.
Yeah, I
Should
want
we
to
get
give
our
them the
cups out?
horns, but we got to do what, this or something. I don't know how they.
I like the bigger one.
You don't keep Christ at the centre of it.
Because that way you get the horns. Do it. There you go. There you go.
Jesus for the devil. Who believes in Jesus?
Me!
I tell you what, you're at the right festival for asking that question. Could you imagine him doing that anywhere else?
Yes.
Me too. Their name is Eternity, just like the love of Jesus Christ for his people. I also like that he said, yeah, who's here for Jesus? Listen to this song. No.
Jesus.
That's the thing, though. Like, I'm quite cool with like all the Jesus rock, but this stuff is just like vomit worthy.
It's quite cheesy. But I mean, even if it wasn't about Jesus, it would still be cheesy.
Exactly right.
It's not God who's ruining this music.
Nope. Nope. It's
The fact that it's not good music.
for my ears.
Maybe there's an audience for it. It's Karen. She's become a Karen since, I'm sure.
She's always a Karen. She was all like, "You got to ask them if they believe in Jesus, because we're not singing for them unless they are."
That would have been the best if that. Who's here? Who here believes in Jesus?
Oh, you
None
don't?
of you, if none of you believe in Jesus,
Fuck off.
you can get out. We're not playing for people who don't. Go. Security. Go. That kid's
This
dead.
is meant to be a Christian music festival. We got
He's got some
non-Christians
very
here.
red
Get
cheeks.
him out.
Oh, that's
got-
maybe a birthmark.
What's that alophasia thing? It's not a birthmark. Look at his ears. He's like really scared to be on stage. Is what's going on.
Oh, God.
He's the bass player from the other band, right?
No, he just had like an acne problem.
Oh, on his ears?
No. Funnily enough.
Rosacea, that's it. Not alopecia. Alopecia is no
If you
hair.
believe in Jesus, I want all them bras and all them panties on stage right now.
That's what Tom Jones said.
I believe it.
Yeah.
See, stopped us from killing each other, right?
Yeah. He'll never know, but he saved our lives.
It's a great song.
I love Catatonia. I didn't hear what she
Why
just
don't
said.
we look into
I didn't hear what she just said. She just said something. I didn't hear it. She said something again.
The thing is, if you're trying to preach Christianity through music, at least look like Christianity is a big deal and you're excited about it. When you just get on stage and you look fucking bored.
You'd probably say the same thing about us.
To be fair, we're not preaching that anything's exciting. We literally disclaim a lot of our episodes with what you're about to see is not going to be fun.
We are going to be bored, and you're going to be bored with us unless you turn us off.
We are background noise. This is a background noise show.
Especially
honestly.
the replays. Yeah. You put it on while you're doing
Well,
other
regardless, it's just like, unless you see something you want to comment on. The OTT religion, I can get into it. VHS is God. Right? If there's one true God, it's the VHS tapes of the world.
Do we need to get tapey?
I'll get a tapey tattoo. When I can afford it. I will sign off on that. I'm down.
Nice. They didn't end the song.
No, because this is the
That's the middle eight. It's the middle eight. That guitarist is
More Bitter should have.
No wait, the bass player is left-handed. One of them is.
So
Hey, take
I
it.
actually am left-handed, and I had to play right-handed bass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just turned it upside down.
I actually now would have to, like, learn guitar.
He
properly
wasn't. He was closer to the camera.
right-handed, honestly.
Oh, he's got his sleeves cut.
Oh wow, we got some bits from the Podsphere.
Aww, thank you.
Very original.
Love them biddies.
Yeah, also we're just screaming this song so you can scream along with me, but...
I still don't quite understand them, but they're cool. No, he's got
a
nice
Chelsea
sleeves.
top. He's got a Chelsea top on.
Oh no!
This is my favorite band.
Listen to that slap though. That's nice.
That's an away top.
Hold on, isn't that the Californication riff?
And this is pre-Roman Abramovich times. So that's a guy who knows. He's a fan.
He's trying to be epidemic.
Yeah, they saw them the night before and they were like, oh, these guys are cool.
We just write a song for you.
I can't believe that guy has a Chelsea shirt on. That's fantastic. An away kit, no less. Like, that's fantastic. I've always wanted one of those, actually. I really like them.
Something.
The autograph kits.
What? You want a yellow Chelsea shirt? That's the same.
Oh, yeah. I'd wear it. I can't even notice this the first time we watched it. But yeah, this dude, the Chelsea fan.
That's amazing if you know this on the second.
What a legend. Well, it's more, I think I've watched a lot of, like, historic Chelsea matches since. Because, like, when I didn't have, like, full internet here, I was binging matches.
Look at that kid. They got sound things in their ears so that they don't get their ears damaged. Christian music festivals are so nice.
Yeah. I would only do it if I had no choice.
Does he have his shoes on?
Who?
It looks like the bass player has got the guitarist's shoes on because they're the same color as his top. Hey! He pulled out a drum and started whacking on
I respect when bands do that. You know, Dredge did that when I saw them live, because they played Bug Eyes, so we got his little, I don't know what the instrument's called. He has this like, from the start of the song. He has that thing, it's like this, it's like small guitar thing that sits upright like that. I'm gonna reach really...
So,
that's a parody that needs to happen. It's just someone like reaching so far for it they fall off their chair.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you a story. Last night, my wife had a Zoom call meeting for like therapy about pain, and what I didn't know it was gonna go for 2 hours, and I was just sitting there. And I'm like, I'm gonna try and make her laugh. So I put on that video clip of Metallica drummer, and then I got bored in my chair and did it with him. So I was doing the... Yeah. Anyway.
I don't recall seeing Bono on drums, but then again, like, I more remember that gig for the fact that Jay-Z opened for U2. That's a thing where, like, it feels weird to say. Yeah, I saw U2. Jay-Z was the opener.
No.
What? Doesn't that make sense? Why is Jay-Z, one of the biggest rap artists of all time, opening for U2?
Hey! Stick to your own drum kit! You got your own!
Throw it! Throw it!
Throw it into the stage!
Can't destroy it. Can't destroy it for the Lord. Destruction is anti-Christian.
Oh. Next.
Yes!
It's Naked Heart! This one goes out to all the ugly ones.
Like me?
Yeah,
There's
get
a
up.
funny story to it. The ones that have been to our gigs already understand.
I don't really want to stand for the whole song. Do we have to?
So I'm going to
Smash it
share
down now.
this
Yeah, go and do it.
story of how this song originated. It was a
I do
sort
have
of
to pee,
mid.
though.
Oh, you want to pause before Naked Heart go on and put on some
Alright,
notes?
alright, we'll do that.
Because I wouldn't mind having a pee as well.
Alright, let's go to the ad break.
We have a new thing! We have
I created a thing where
Yeah.
we get to watch some ads.
Yeah, and I'm going to start ripping ads from all the videos myself and send them over to you so they can be added to the randomizer. Cool. That is the Hey, it's Al, the Century!
And these are just going to play on rotation.
You know what the worst thing about this is? I don't want to go pee now.
Well, I do.
I want to watch the ads. Oh yeah. No
problems. Meet you there in 20 minutes.
20 minutes? I mean, I'm pretty sure it was about an hour into the tape, which I think is halfway, so it's good that we have ads now. I remember this ad. Nobody does it better. LJ Hooker, you're the best. I like that Pete can probably hear me singing from the other rooms, being like, yeah, I know that ad too.
Good, that's how we
I don't know this one. None of the losses. Hey! Oh, straight out the window. Lucky it wasn't a tall building, right?
E-Trade, the full-service online broker.
I love it.
This is a conventional
Oh.
It has 2 valves per cylinder.
Look at it work.
Highly resilient oil for long-lasting protection. Castrol GTX.
GTX2. I think I have a copy of that on Steam, right? Listen to that soulful guitar.
Soulful.
Yeah. But the soulful guitar on this, I don't know what this ad is, but it sounds like Can't Come the Wind.
Get Communicate prepaid mobile, fully sussed at Mobiletronics.
It's a weird mobile ad, right?
Sims. He runs a small business.
Importing.
So, Eddie,
Importing.
what can telecom do for you?
Save me money on international call.
Join me, co-host.
Especially-
Co-host Archie. Sit. Co-host Archie. With the camera. With the camera. Over there.
They listened.
Ring now and save
What are you-
10% with Telecom's new international
chair,
flexi
though.
plan.
I'm smart.
Is that chicken barbecued or fried, moist and tender as
So this is one of the coolest ads we kind of found, and this shouts to Chris for like sitting through this whole tape with me. It was a fun tape to watch.
Ollie's Easter holiday
I think these guys were bought out by
12
Red
pieces of
Rooster,
Golden fried
if
chicken,
I
only
recall.
$10.50. 5 pieces in large chips, $5.99.
Am I right, Chris? Is that what we
That's
found
Ollie's
out?
Easter
They were bought
holiday
out by... Was it the
savings
KFC or Red Rooster bought these guys out?
Have you seen the latest at Speeds? Have you seen the prices? This week, the latest platform and dress shoes from Paragini are just $39. And so are the very latest new season imported leather trainers and casuals.
As for what you said, Milsheen, yeah, I don't know about that. I feel like Jay-Z's name would have been pretty small on the poster. And he probably did some kind of a show if he was here. Right?
Have you seen the prices?
Have you seen the prices? What's this ad for? Channel 9 promo?
Cool. That looks like a...
One more ad.
Hell yeah.
Get set, everybody. Do you remember that song?
On your way. Was that
That was that one band that never really went anywhere.
No, I'm talking about the mouse in there. No. Anyway.
Oh, you mean that? Oh, the movie. That was Tom Green in.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's Tom Green. We saw him live. Anyway.
Oh, we met him. He was great.
Yeah.
I actually tweeted at him fairly recently, and he was super stoked to be like, thanks for coming out and stuff. And it was like, because I was saying how like it was so cool how he tried to take pictures with everybody who wanted to take a picture with him, but eventually like security and the venue and stuff were like, no, everyone has to get into one big picture. And he was like, aww.
Those that are shut out, left alone, and abused.
Cool dude.
Used,
One ball.
Those who've put down for their
One
faith.
ball. Two balls were in him and Humplick, right? Was that right?
I think that's
Our
what happened.
single that'll be coming out this year. It's for the ugly ones.
So yeah, me! This guy,
it's for me.
actually did a little segment of a flying window on another video that we should probably watch one day, even though I don't own the actual VHS. It's just cool. It's a terrible video, but it's him.
Yeah, Jimmy Carr stayed there ages as well. I've seen Jimmy Carr twice now.
Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up!
Exclamation mark, get up. I'll have to make that a command. It says this is for the ugly ones. If someone reminds me to do it, I'll do it. You're gonna remind me like tomorrow or something, because I'm busy today.
Yeah, we're gonna get kicked.
Yeah.
I wonder if Naked Heart still exists. Now, Naked Heart sounds like something I shouldn't have to put any other words into the Google search for.
I don't know, man.
Nope, the Naked Heart Foundation.
There you go, see? I told ya.
Oh, shit.
Archie, you're bashing up against the mic right now. I'm good.
This is the ugly ones, get up.
Never heard of it, Milky.
Oh, Naked Heart are fine. Absolutely
They're doing
fine.
good?
Oh, they're good. They're good. They're on the Audibles and all the things. The Discogs, they've got like their stuff.
Do they actually have a reasonable amount? Like they're still putting stuff out?
No, 2003.
They broke up in 03?
It looks like 2003 was the last thing that they did, yeah. Yep. Unless this Confide in Me song is then, and that's 2007, but Naked Heart musical group review.
All I gotta do, right?
Oh my god, what?
Go into Spotify.
Okay. I don't use Spotify.
Well, I have Spotify Premium, so... the Naked Heart, right?
Naked Heart. Just no D.
Oh, there's no D?
It looks like the last thing that they really produced was 2003. But it's up there on
They've got Ugly Ones on it.
Yeah, Ugly Ones is on that. You want to listen to this track, you can. They're on
Confide in Me
Spotify.
is their biggest song with over 20k
Because
plays.
it's a cover of Kylie Minogue.
Well, there you go.
You know that, right? That's the video clip where she's got like 10 different Kylie Minogues punching each other up.
I don't know if I've seen that clip.
Ooh, it's good. It's good.
Knockoff Static X plus knockoff.
They are 100% a knockoff Static X. This is the chick I was talking about the other day. Hours ago.
Alicia Peden.
This is so bad. This reminds me of the kid at my school that wanted to be Britney Spears sort of thing.
Yeah, right.
We watched that tape. And I brought that to Colin and said, do you remember this? And he's like, no.
See, is this the same person on Instagram?
I mean, she looks like she's 14 here.
Right. That's not her.
So I should probably stop looking at her midriff.
This is sus.
It's so sus. What is... I want to read her t-shirt, but I don't want to stare there too long.
You know what the worst thing about people ever getting married is? It makes it so hard to find people like this, because for all we know, she's got married and has a completely different last name now.
Yeah.
And actually goes by that last name. Oh, what's this?
Cooper Stout.
We got some Cooper Stout. Limited edition?
It's limited.
Extra Stout. So this is going to be similar to the
it's so much
stuff that I had on tape. On tap, rather. On tap.
On tape.
On tape.
I had some
You
Stout
can tell
on
where my
tape.
mind is.
Hey, kid. Yeah, this Stout's going to be so thick we can chew it.
Stout is brewed and fermented using a unique, centuries-old method of top primary fermentation and natural can conditioning. The finest South Australian barley malt and judiciously combined with roasted malt and aromatic hops. It is a stout of rare excellence.
That hurts my teeth a little bit.
It's gonna hurt me then, that's for sure.
It tastes like a roasted.
That's very similar to what I was talking about. Yep.
Yeah, the same sort of stout that's on tape.
Yeah, on tape. You get that on tape. You just gotta go into the VCR and find it there.
And the
In the
crowd
bar, damn it.
goes mild. Yay.
You know she's not writing these lyrics.
No. Every time you see any of these bands, just remember that I sat through the whole thing. We only recorded one song of each of them.
I would enjoy it more if we had the whole set and we could watch one whole set.
So Colin McGain, my old teacher, did say he has a 4-hour cut of it instead of the 2. Unless
Well,
the
he has the
tape
raw
goes
footage,
before-
he said.
Yeah, yeah. He was going to give it to us, and we didn't steal it off him when we left. We just wanted to get out of there because it was going too long.
It was pretty late at that point.
Yeah. Alright, who's got the foot fetish? Who's zoomed in on the feet? Who's zooming up her body? It wasn't me! I was a kid, I just tried to keep a static camera.
A 17-year-old kid.
I know that lady in the funny hat and the yellow shirt. She was an actor with me when I was younger. Hey, we got some ska going! Is this anti-skeptic? Nope. It's the Marshes.
Sometimes I look at a band and I think they were just put together by somebody else. This is one of those bands.
Oh, it kind of tastes a little bit like a
They wrote a song for Forest Edge, dude! That's what you mentioned in the interview, I think, or maybe you said it off interview just to me, but you actually asked each band which song you wanted them to record. They chose this because they actually shout out Forest Edge in it. They wrote this for this stupid festival.
No, I left that in the interview and the clip that we showed at the top of the episode, so yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, we had to talk to each one of them, so they were very, happy to, give me free shit. Stop that.
Why are you so sad?
Throwing the thing.
Yeah, but we played lots today.
No, that's not what I want.
Is this the Forest Edge song? This is the theme song.
Yeah. I can't remember her name, but she was a ballerina, which was fun.
Bucket hat Benny. Look at this guy's shirt. There's a lot going on there.
Looks like something Chris would wear.
I mean, who even wears Hawaiian shirts anymore?
Chris. And us, if they're Halloween themed. Ow. That's alright. Time for some skanking.
Look at these dancers at the front, dude.
Yeah, they're skanking.
So into it.
They're Christian skanks. Wait, that's not the right word, right?
It's probably offensive, I guess.
That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean! That's the style of dancing.
Skankers.
Yay! The Forest Edge
Also,
Ska
people
Band.
loved that.
Give it up for the Forest Edge Ska Band.
The audience of 4. Dancing?
Well, maybe you should have played a little later, or been a little more popular.
Yeah.
Yes, there are some Christian rappers in this festival.
Yes, specifically, yeah. I think they're from New Zealand or something, right?
One is, and there's also an... No, I think maybe both of them.
Are you saying that new metal band weren't rapping? Are you saying they weren't rappers?
No, they were playing new metals.
Is there no rapping in new metal?
I think calling anything new was a bad choice because when it gets old, it's kind of funny.
It's new, not new.
New.
God!
What is new?
God! I don't even know what it means.
New.
Yeah, what does new mean?
It means.
What's the...
I think it means new, but it's not new anymore. It's old. So we should call it OD instead. It's odd. Odd metal.
New definition.
It's gonna
It doesn't even want to load. It's like no, that's not even a word, bro.
That was introduced.
It literally the 13th letter of the Greek alphabet.
Oh, so it's the 13th metal.
The 13th. There were only 12 metals before new metal.
Yeah, which we've got.
How many of those can you list?
Doom.
Sucks. Black sucks. No, black's okay.
Power.
Power's good.
I love power.
I love power metal. Halloween is great.
Three metals I can list. I mean, then we get into the subgenres where we go black and doom.
Anger has always been my middle name. Death metal. Oh.
Anger.
I used to have I'm on Facebook. I used to have anger as my middle name on Facebook. And from memory, Facebook got mad at me and I had to change it.
Yeah, Facebook got mad at me as well, and they're like, "Hey, what's your real name?" And I thought they were just gonna do it to like verify me. And then Facebook changed my actual Facebook name to my full freaking name, and I'm like, "No, I don't want that." Now I hate Facebook more than I already did.
I don't really use it that much anymore at all, so I changed it back to my full name.
I need to legally change my name so that I can send my credentials through the Facebook.
Can you go back on your bed? You're fat.
And say this is what you get. Oh, I didn't mention death metal. I said doom black, and I didn't mention death. Oh.
You mentioned power though.
Yeah, I can't change my Facebook name without ID either. So I'm kind of thinking that I kind of want to change my ID. My driver's ID. Doesn't matter. Like, it's back from before I lost any weight at all. It looks so bad.
I have to point out as well that, like, there are metal snobs who will listen to every metal genre except for new metal, even though there is, like, Ailstorm, I'm pretty sure, did, like, a fucking album with a rapper.
Pirate metal. I actually recently played a VR game
And
where I
it's like,
played pirate
apparently,
metal on drums.
You know, apparently, there's no metal in new metal, but there is metal in that one song by Bullet for My Valentine where he just whines the whole time. Me.
I don't know.
My life sucks. Everybody doesn't like me. That's not actually the words.
I don't think I know Bullet for My Valentine.
They're just whiny as shit. And metalheads, like, especially back in like these days, used to froth them all the time. And you have a long full name, so I need to change my name to something super long. But no, actually, they never pulled me up because I changed it eventually to being Izago was the name that I had on there. But I only changed it because I was like, well, I don't use Facebook anyway, so I may as well just go by my actual name on there, so people can see that I'm maybe still alive.
I kind of was thinking that I want to legally change my name to Bat Prince, but apparently having the word Prince in your name is bad because of the
Just go to America and do it.
Because it's something else.
They probably don't care.
Politics and stuff. But if I'm gonna change my name to like Bat at least, I may as well change my middle name to Anger.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Oh.
And then every time you hear the song, Anger is my middle name, you can just say,
it's my middle name! It's my actual middle name!
It sure is, guy. It sure is, Thor. Thanks.
Thor.
Thonks?
Thonks.
Nope. No, we tried.
Batarang.
Can I have it?
Finally.
My friend was a Christian and went
Claire
overseas
has
as a
the-
missionary for a little while and came back as an atheist.
I'll look her up.
And this is my plea to him to Simon to say, come home, come back to your spiritual home. It's called Where You Belong.
Oh, wow, okay.
She's got a Mason guitar. What? Oh, wow, that's actually her.
Yeah,
too.
wow.
Jesus.
No
Like, specifically.
way, she is still going to this very day.
Like, well, as well?
4th of April, 2021. It's a YouTube video.
Yeah. Let's see
See the views on this shit.
If it's over 10,000, I'll be interested.
306 views.
306!
I just need to point out that my SmackDown vs. Raw speedrun has, how many times that?
I don't know. You want to look at my, Orcish Hentai Auctioneers video and see about that?
Does not have that many views.
It's got so many views.
How many does it have?
Every single dollar that I earn off YouTube has come from that video. It's like at 30,000 or something now. I don't know.
That's crazy.
It's funny because probably not that high, but still.
Because my SmackDown vs. Raw speedrun, I can't make money off of that because the music in it.
That's right.
Unless I mute it. Which I won't do because, you know.
That's the point of the, yeah. Oops, wrong thing. This one. What are you doing?
This is a thick dark beer.
It's so thick, I can chew it.
I like it. No.
Shush it.
So Archer's just taken up residency underneath the chairs. Say hi to the tape time people, Chester.
Hi to the tape time people.
Yeah, say that.
Alright, 6.2 thousand.
Okay, I have more than that on SmackDown vs. Raw.
I'm sure you do.
I have over 10k on it. It's my most viewed video by a long way. Arch, God, come on. Just get up here for a quick cuddle. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I have to pick up the doggos. You struggle a little bit less, don't you? Oh, kisses!
Well, this lady seems like someone we should probably message with the time
I
code.
feel like we could contact her. I actually don't mind this. I like.
I'm okay with
sitting
girly
down
rock.
for some just acoustic.
Yeah. I mean, I listen to Tori Amos when nobody asks me to.
Get away from that! Get away from that! That's where the back is. Go back.
Gotta knock it over.
Yeah. As long as they're not playing fucking Radiohead covers.
Wait, she's gonna get her ukulele out next.
Yeah, no Killers or Radiohead, and you're fine by me. You probably shouldn't do Wonderwall either, honestly.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Do you reckon she played Wonderwall? I know who
Right
wasn't playing
after
Wonderwall,
she
the guy
played-
with the Chelsea shirt. Because fuck Manchester City. Damn! Brr, 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 brr.
Shots fired. And also, fuck Italy, I suppose.
What? No, fuck Britain. Fuck England, rather. Scotland's fine. Wales is fine. Ireland is fine. Fuck England, dude. They deserve to lose. I'm glad they lost.
Where everybody knows your name.
This is some worship tunes right here. Scotland is where my family comes from, so... Oh, it's gone. I don't know how to spell it. I'm gonna go...
Sharon Brothay.
Yeah, but there was weird spelling there. It was like Sharon with a Y.
He's gone off in a huff. How would you not? I know it. Usually Pete talks about stuff, but yeah. I got no idea, but I know enough to kind of make him happy that he's got a two-way conversation when he doesn't, because I don't know what the hell he's going on about. I humour him sometimes. Yeah, they lost against Italy, 1-1. They kept going on, hey, we're bringing it home, soccer's coming home, and then it didn't, and they're like, oh. You couldn't even, I wouldn't know names either. I fake it in different ways. By knowing the news, but not actually caring. I put it in there for... As soon as I take it out of my brain and give it to Pete in conversation, it's gone. Like, I hope we don't have to have the same conversation twice, because it's gone. Oh my god, this song. God is good!
It's got that
God is good! 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 Good!
Ah, yeah, Zidane did that, right? Got sent off. And just that visual of him walking past the cup as he went off.
Yeah, but the French always try to walk it off.
After headbutting somebody.
Yeah.
Mucked him up too, like he probably just went in for the headbutt. I think it was his last international match too, so that was something. Yes, that's right, Napoleon.
I hate this lady so much. God is good, and I don't have all the answers, but I need to
use the bathroom
right now.
You know, I think what Colin was telling us in the interview was pretty accurate in that, like, the Christian music scene here is just
crap compared to America.
Not crap, just not popular because we're less fanatical here.
Fanatical. Oh, here we go. No, if we're up to this, then there was no anti-skeptic at this year's one. because we have
So
Steve
they were either
Mentz's
the year
Strange
before or the
Country.
year after. Which, this is 01 you said it might have been, right?
01 to 02, one of the two.
So they may have been at 2000.
Could have been, and he might have gone to that one, remembered them, and then took me the year after.
Yeah, which means maybe his 4 hours or whatever is 2 different years.
We could watch another bunch of old fuddy-duddies sing about Christians. Stop whining.
Yeah then, Chester.
No, you throw the ball.
I'm not doing that. It's like, or just cower away from him, whatever. He's been anxious when people like lean down in front of him since we got him, so I think he might have been.
What was that?
That was a weird look.
I mean, the thing about playing the harmonica is it's all in the same key, because they come in keys. So it's, yeah. What do you mean? This is Steve Menza. He's like the head actor the whole show. I didn't mind his CD, actually. It wasn't bad at all. Jesus, that's thick.
It is so good, right? If you want to get down, then go. Keep him up here. You can tell him if you want. But you just jump down. It was your choice.
He's like, I'm gonna get down.
For the Lord?
For the Lord.
Good choice. Relevant.
Yeah, don't forget.
Get what?
The Lord.
Oh yeah, him.
Remember that he is in control.
I wonder how big he is.
I like that the other day, Monday, when we did the interview, you were telling me the statistics of your YouTube and where like a lot of the views are coming from. I like that Colin Buchanan is actually one of the big
netting us
draws.
a whole lot of views, yeah.
We need to get another tape. We need to call him up again and tell him that we've both got copies of the record.
Yeah. Well, I feel like we have to go to one of his shows and get it signed when he can finally tour again, because he's going to come this way.
Hell yeah.
Eventually.
Then we'll want to go to Peter Coombs' show as well.
You want to come?
I think that'd be fun.
Want to come out?
Wait, what happened to the other guy? We got this guy with the purple shirt now. Look it now! Ow. Wow. People are actually singing along as well.
Weird fans, yeah.
Who is this guy?
Did you come up with his name?
I missed it.
I must have missed it too. Danny Bob. You stay away from that, because that's what the mics are.
Pops are really needy today, huh?
They are so weird right now. They're not normally this bad. What's going on?
I'll make you anxious. Oh yeah.
He is anxious all the time. I've met one dog ever who's as anxious as Chester or more, and that's Louise's dog.
But even that puppy comes up to cuddles for me.
Oh yeah, she will. If there was a lot of people there though,
Lola.
she would disappear. Yeah, Lola would disappear into the other room. He's gonna read the Bible. Go, go. Bed. Chester, no, bed. Bed. Go on.
Get in your cart.
On my shoulders, long.
No, he's reading his own poetry. It's not even from the Bible.
Coat down my back. Long.
What is this?
I don't know it, but I feel dirty.
Like guilt, long heavy guilt on my shoulders, down my.
It always makes me feel uncomfortable when I see people who are very much into Jesus Christ and the Lord and the Christians, but are obviously kind of camp as well.
But I like the cloth from which it is made.
What was that?
He liked the cloth from which it was made.
He doesn't want to take off his big, long coat. That's all I heard. I heard sexual coat talking. Who's this?
Yo, great! Happy birthday to the kid who was enjoying a cake with his nana right now.
Yeah, we got rid of him so we could watch Christian music festivals.
Well,
and
Nana
drink
baked
beer.
him a cake anyway. So
Baked him into a cake?
Can I have some of that cake?
I can't hear them. What's going on?
Is he as pure as this Jesus rock? This is one of those ones where you should have filmed it from the mixing desk. Right?
I think I should always film stuff from the mixing desk because that's where the mixer is. They know what's going on. Everything
It
always sounds
good
better
to them.
Exactly. That doesn't matter
The
anything.
further out you get, the more kind of wild it is.
But even closer as well, because like they can't hear that. So whenever I book tickets to a show where I get to sit down, which I don't often book tickets to a show where I don't get to sit down these days because I'm old and I'm back at. But I always look for where the sound loop is.
This band did not have their name pop up on the screen, so
did we miss it? I don't think
if we missed it, then it happened in the past like 20 seconds.
It's bugging.
We don't know. Normally the name of the band pops up, but sometimes it just doesn't.
I can't even hear what they're saying.
I can't even hear what they're playing.
Can't even hear what they're preaching. Can't even hear how they're reaching.
There's actually a guy on YouTube who has a bunch of like early 2000s, or maybe even late 90s kind of like new metal shows, and he's been giving his tapes to some other guy who's just uploading them to YouTube.
Yeah.
A lot of them sound like this though.
I think a lot of everything sounds like this. Oh, thanks, Craig. I filmed it. I didn't deal with the sound, unfortunately.
There wasn't much you could do about this sound, honestly, because it probably came from one of the cameras.
Yeah, I think it was from his.
It would be he would have gone through it and seen who had the better audio.
Maybe it might have been mine, because he was the one doing all the cutaways where he does close-ups and stuff, whereas I was told specifically to try and stay as static as possible.
Yeah, so you would have been doing the audio in that case.
Yeah. Hey!
Okay!
Haha!
We stand corrected!
So much corrected. We need to rewind and
Ever
listen
so
to this song twice because of it.
I don't want to do that. This is
Okay.
a long episode anyway. There's still probably like half an hour to go in the tape.
I can't hear them either. Damn.
That would explain why we don't remember that they were there, because...
That sucks. Do you think we can cut it up and put one of their songs over the top?
This is probably one of the ones we got in trouble for posting, honestly.
No, I think the ones that we got in trouble for posting were actually clips that were meant to sound like other songs. Like they were covers.
There was definitely one that we got pinged for that was from one of the
Huh.
bands. Played Jesus and Fred Durst 5 more times at least. We should probably never play that again. That was a one-time thing where like only those who were there get to enjoy the perfection. You know that song by Tenacious D where they're like, play the best song in the world, and then the whole song they're like, that's not actually the song.
Yeah.
That's the Jesus and Fred Durst
Because
song
the actual
is the song that they played.
No, it's not. It's
bullshit.
It's Devil Went Down to Georgia. You know that.
No, that's the song about the song as well. That's another song about the song.
No.
And the song was actually Jesus and Fred Durst. Called Master Exploder.
I wonder how many people who would ever watch this far into our little podcasty show that we still podcast, right?
I mean, technically.
Chat show. No, I mean on the Twitch.
We are.
Yeah. I wonder how many people have watched this far into it actually know who Anti-Skeptic are. None? It's just us?
I feel
That's
like...
the thing, like, both of us knew who they were before we even watched this tape.
Yeah, well, that's probably about it, though. Like, I don't think they were ever huge. They were just like one of those... They toured around in their bands.
Okay. I had their album.
And being in the Christian scene, I mean, as Colin said when we interviewed him, like, it was hindrance more than it was a help.
Yeah. Well, that's what they get. You'd think that if God existed, then it wouldn't, right?
Who were the other big bands? There was like 28 Days who went pretty big. And there was,
28 Days?
Yeah,
they were singing about marijuana. They got
right, so they're not God. That's
well.
what I'm saying. Is they got bigger because they were not like relying on the church to bring them. Tenacious D is a work of art, to be honest. I tend to agree. I'm not huge into them, but I do agree. I like the movie. I do like the movie.
I like the stop motion animation about The Devil Went Down to Georgia by Primus. Does that count?
I don't think Tenacious D was even in that, though.
Nah, maybe not.
Yeah, to God.
Somebody else who sounds like me.
I've never met him. Oh, look at this filter on that. Get up and rock if you're in the
It looks like we're on the third day. In the morning.
I mean, this was a 2-hour tape.
In flight. Yes.
Good thing we started early then.
Yes. I think if we ever watch this again, what we should do is we should cut the days into different sections and deliberately watch them backwards next time.
Let's watch day 3 first.
Yeah. So that because
well, then why not in that case just edit everything backwards? So start at the last.
Fuck it. Let's just do the whole thing and listen to it in reverse.
Let's just watch the whole thing. That really will be for the ugly ones.
Get up. Something, Jesus, yeah.
I like his swag.
Yeah, can we recut everything to say sausage instead of Jesus?
Sausage.
Sausage saves. Yeah, do you think we'll get so like weirded out by it that we'll start hearing the reverse lyrics, like, you know, worship Satan and stuff like that they used to find on like Stairway to Heaven and stuff?
Here's to my sweet Satan, the one whose little path will make me sad.
Yeah.
Power is Satan.
That's right.
That.
I like his t-shirt, by the way. I remember his t-shirt. It's the Twisties logo, but it says Jesus instead of Twisties.
So lame, but also kind of cool.
Yeah.
I would wear that.
I remember the band, The Drugs, they used to do a t-shirt that was the Centrelink logo, but it said The Drugs instead. And then it said underneath, don't work.
I like that. Yeah. I respect that.
What? You keep asking for something, I don't know what you want. Attention.
Give them attention and they keep coming back for more.
Maybe I should just not.
Yo, T-Gum's here, holy shit. He posted the Gundam too instead of Wrong Dong. That's so unlike T-Gum. Hello,
is that the RX-1 or
yeah, that's the RX 78-1?
78-1. Yeah.
Because it's always about the Wrong Dong, dude.
Who's the Wrong Dong? Is it Lanky Kong?
No, he's the Wrong Kong.
He's the Wrong Kong? So Daniel's the Wrong Dong.
Daniel Kong is the Wrong Dong. I accept that.
Okay.
Phil Moore. Is Phil Moore famous, you reckon?
He looks like Peter Coombe, but for Jesus.
Oh, what's going on?
Who's
He just kept on too much! Colin decided this guy just talks and talks and talks.
Something spaghetti.
You went to a Christian death metal warehouse. See, that sounds fun as fuck. Like,
yeah. Next
but
time,
if I'm going to a Christian gig these days, I'm assuming it's going to be dry, so I'm bringing a hip flask.
A hip flask? I'm going to
Full
be
of
bringing hip
151 or
flasks.
something.
I'm going to be bringing
Cheeseburgers?
breast flasks. I'm going to be bringing shoulder flasks. I'm going to be bringing ankle flasks. Just all of the things.
It's true, you'll need a lot of booze to get through it.
And some cheeseburgers.
And broccoli is such a treat.
I told you to trim those sideburns. It's funny because you can actually see. You can see like
He's
the
had a fresh
hairline.
shave, yeah.
Like 2 days before, maybe.
Like it's a little too high up too.
And that's what I mean. You can see the line kind of going all the way around here. Going to a Christian function belligerent dude, okay, so I went to a Christian function while drunk when I was like 15.
I went to many, but
it was a youth night.
Yeah.
And I was invited by a girl who was very she made it very clear she was into me.
Did you fondle her?
And I was very not into her.
Oh. So if we're gonna call like losing your virginity murder, there was no murder on the dance floor?
There was no murder on the dance floor.
Damn.
Indeed.
I mean, you could have slipped it.
I probably could have, but I really didn't want to. Anyway, so I go to this thing. Oh man, hang on.
Thank you for the blessings. They make me shout for hee-haw. Thank you for the blessings. There's so much I enjoy. Thank you for the blessings.
I hope this guy got cancer.
I hope he didn't. I hope he's still going and touring and singing this exact song.
You want to go see him?
If he's touring, I would go see him.
Then maybe you could have some murder on the dance floor.
Maybe. But yeah, anyway, she invites me over and I'm like, I have to be drunk if I'm going over here. So I raid my brother's alcohol. He had a bottle of Jack or something and I drank like a bunch of it. Just kind of stumble over to her place because I've agreed to go and I'm like just stumbling around town. Same town I live in now, funnily enough. Stumble around, show up to her house and I'm pretending to be sober the whole time.
Here we go.
This is the hip hop you're asking for, Ada. Anyway, she's like, alright, good, because we're ready to go. And we show up to this church, and I've learned a lot about that particular church since then. It is actually a cult.
Right?
The local damaging cult.
Is that the one where they wear those like pretty long skirts?
No, I think that's more like further into Geelong. This is like the local Lara cult. And so I walk into this church, like hall, this big church hall, and they're all like taken down. Yes, Milsheen, that is exactly who I'm talking about. You're right, you're correct.
Now,
at least I think so. And I show up to this thing and I walk in there and I'm like, at that point it'd been like a couple of hours and I'm probably like starting to come off it and I'm starting to feel a bit drained from not having had booze in the last hour. Because when I was a kid, it wasn't a hangover. It was if I should just have more beer and I'll be fine. If I have another drink, I'll be all good. And I walk in and they're doing like karaoke, there's Christian karaoke going on and like all this other shit. And as soon as I walked through that door, I knew I'd made a mistake. It was my
finger there. Just a little bit. Pinky?
She's one of those people where had I done that, she'd probably still be stalking me to this day.
Not the only one.
I actually got rid of the other one.
That's good then.
Yeah, I got rid of her. I think once she realized that like I was serious about the fact that like there is no chance that I would leave my it was before we got married, but there's no chance of leaving Tori for you ever. It's just not happening at all. Maybe. There's a chance. There's a chance there. I don't wanna, you know, make it sound like it's never going to happen. She was a bit. She dated my best friend for a while. Yeah, it wasn't great. See, Craig, that's the level of insanity that I was dealing with at the time. I just dodged the bullet in that I was very standoffish about those kinds of things, and so... In fact, maybe it's my fault she ended up as bad as she did, because I was very blunt.
Can I just bring something up?
Is it about your ex-girlfriend?
No.
Who was your cousin?
Well, that's the thing, kind of. What is it about us watching Christian music that makes us share too much?
To be fair, this girl was very Christian at the time. And then she became Wiccan, and now I would rather not know what she's up to. In fact, to this day, when I have to walk past her house, I'm like... 15 is the age where, like, the crossroads really split, where it's like, are you going to be a weird fucking person? Which, admittedly, I probably went down that road. Or are you going to be the, you know, socially accepted person? I think 15 is probably like your last chance to really grasp that. Because even if you get better later on, you'll probably wait until your early 20s before people accept you, because you have to go meet new people.
Mid-20s.
Early 20s, because once you're out of high school, you can go to university and meet people there, or you can go to a bar like in another town and meet some people. But before then, you're stuck. Yeah, Christian to Wiccan is... I feel like that, like... If you're going to cross over from one religion to the other, and it's going to be the typical one, it has to be that, right?
Absolutely.
This looks like a cozy little room, by the way.
That's one of our buzzwords.
It is one of our buzzwords. I have used it before when contacting.
That's something
when
I
next episode, don't worry. Story for next episode.
Alright? If you can't do it, doesn't matter. We'll turn the music up there.
Next time I go to interview someone, you have to give me like a challenge to drop like a 2-word thing into it.
Okay. I'm going to try and arrange an interview soon.
Sounds great.
I'm going to try.
Anything in particular?
Yes, but I don't want to say what it is.
Alright.
Because I'm probably going to make this person very angry when I interview them. And it's going to be something that I'm going to be like embarrassed to show, so I'm going to show it. Just like that song that I showed earlier in the show, which if you weren't here at the start of the show, you missed out.
You can rewind.
That feature hasn't been invented yet.
Isn't it?
It's exclusive. They can go back. They can go back and watch it.
After we're done, in 2 hours' time, because this
2 hours'
tape's
time,
got
this tape
2 more
ends.
hours.
It never ends. It's one of my favorite tapes, though.
We're on the last day, at least.
I get overhydrated and I just pee.
Every time you pee, you have to pee more. It's like,
well, I do!
Your body is like, oh, now that you pee,
and I do pee more! It's not like I go and I do like a smaller pee than I did the last time. It gets gradually bigger and bigger and bigger. And the reason for that is because I know that I'm drinking today, in the morning, starting at 11. I'm like, god damn, I better drink some water so I don't die, pass out on the goddamn episode.
That'd be cool.
That would get us banned.
Would it?
On Twitch, yeah, absolutely.
Well, if you pass out, I'll pretend like you just not passed out.
No, Pete fell asleep because he didn't get much sleep last night.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
So you were okay, Pete? See, he's okay.
Get your finger out of my bottle.
I am gonna go pee, but I'm pretty sure it'll be a bit.
You're not missing anything with these guys. Ugh. I like how to just like have it. You take off the earphones, but you're out, right?
I'd rather not go all the way down in the house just in case it does this.
Go on, pups. Follow him. What?
shot. Single game played a million times. Don't let the world raise the flames. Holding hands, not holding hands. Never got more than hands around his mind. Did the little kid make it hot? Let me slow one more shot. Single game played a million times. So little back to the moment, raise the flames. Holding hands, not holding hands. Never got more than dancing on his mind. Never got more than dancing on his mind. Oh, never got more than dancing on his mind.
Personally, I think people that try to play along with some sort of pre-recorded song, hilarious to watch, but 100% annoying if you actually wanted to watch
Super
somebody
impressed
play
because
along.
you kind of did all the dynamics there, didn't they? Nice and low. And
Because 80, maybe 70 to 80% of the time, people that do that don't record a new version to play along with. They just play the track off their CD. So they're singing along with somebody who's already singing, which is them. It's like, seriously, just make a track that doesn't have your vocals so you can sing along to it, please. Wait, I saw the name go by the TV. It didn't come back. Their name did the thing, the graphic thing, where it flew across, but it was at a thing where you can't read it, and it hasn't come back yet.
It's not coming back.
It's not coming back! We'll never know who this band is.
They're called...
They're called...
Oh, were there sleeping people in the video?
Ah, yeah, those people sleeping at the front of the stage.
I would be too.
Especially during whatever this is.
If I was at a 3-day festival, I would not be awake for the 3rd day. In fact, if I was a band playing at a 3-day festival, I want to headline either the first or last, or second rather, the first or second night.
You didn't even do good at a 1-day festival. I had to buy you a dinner because
because they made me stand out in the fucking sun.
And they didn't give you any food. So
they gave me no food or water for like
frickin' dinner.
What was it, 6 hours? 5-6 hours?
I'm like, go buy yourself a dinner and some water. Jesus, these people are looking after you.
They did not look after me at all because I worked that festival and I never did it again because I was like, that was horrifying. And it was not worth the bands that I saw, even though they were good bands.
Yeah, we saw Reliant K, which is another Christian band.
Absolute agony that I was in through the rest of that day after I'd worked was just not worth it. And I'd seen Dredge like the week before, and that's all I needed.
Yeah.
They didn't pay at all, dude. The payment was a free ticket to the second half of the show. Ridiculous. And I remember purposely like having a huge breakfast that day because I was like, alright, I'm not going to get a chance to eat again. Not realizing that was an all-day thing, pretty much. Happened to get home after that one.
Yeah, but that lamb sandwich is pretty nice.
I didn't have a lamb sandwich.
What did you have?
All I could get was a potato because everything else was starting to shut down by that point. Yeah.
Oh, man, I had a lamb sandwich that day.
Everything else was shutting down by that point.
Oh.
Yeah, it's got a little meaning to it. I'm gonna sing a song.
Maybe
called
that's why that
Solitary
festival
Days.
doesn't exist anymore because they were treating their workers like
That's
shit.
exactly why.
Oh, here we
They'd,
go.
it actually,
Failure to comply. That's the name of this.
It actually shut down before the whole COVID thing.
Way
because
before, like years ago, because
Yep.
they spent too much money and no one was going because
That's
they
right.
had like 2 or 3 big years and then they couldn't match that ever again because they didn't have the budget for it.
I think the last one was Corn. They didn't even get them down. They didn't even turn up. Oh, ow! What the hell was that? Stop singing. Not you. Her.
Hey, Archie, get
Go
away
do stamps or
from.
something.
Get away from the mic! Why do you have to go there? You're
He's
like the baby.
He is.
You're like the baby. You just have to be at the one thing you're not supposed to go near.
Look at him. I don't understand what you're saying, but it sounds good.
We have another one. Oh.
Huh?
You got a few today.
That bad? I knew it would be a long one.
I mean, it doesn't bother me too much. We got like 14 minutes left in the tape, maybe.
At least. Give that guitar a haircut.
Oh, I see.
Oh! Trim its bits.
Maybe he borrowed it, and it was just the tuning was just so off, like that off.
This can't be that off.
It can.
What does he play? Doom metal.
Yeah, right. See, maybe we borrowed doom metal with
Let's tune it right up. Hold on, let me tune up. Let me tune up. Let me cut my hair. Yeah, we're punk then.
I broke a string. I broke a string. Good old Debbie Townsend.
Man, this girl can shut the hell up and not be a singer anymore.
Maybe she still is. Failure to comply. I'll look it up.
Yeah, let's do it. It's just too awful not to look up. Maybe we're just
If
getting...
you're watching...
Maybe
we've
we're just
got
getting
better.
annoyed because it's been going so long. That's why I said, like, we should put it back.
Nope, that's from Florida. That's definitely not these people. Unless it is. Let's see.
Section 10 of the Public Health Act provides that a person who, without reasonable excuse, failure to comply with such direction faces a maximum penalty of 6 months in prison.
Failure to comply was started in '96 by Shane Woodard, Jesse McMinn, and Billy Baggett. Billy Baggett. And was later joined by Nate Bayes and Dallas Alders. This is not straight. They're not good.
There's a reason that we can't find them on a quick 5-second search. Who's doing the backup vocals? Is the guitarist or
Drummer maybe?
yeah, no, the guitarist. Yeah, she's very sharp. He's kind of flat. It literally hurts.
You know, though, I will admit, it probably did not sound quite so bad live because recordings, especially from like lower grade equipment, do tend to sound itchier. So maybe it didn't sound so bad live.
There's some room absorption going on as well.
There is also a weird echo happening.
That's because the cafe, right?
Yes. Well, maybe. I mean, it could happen anywhere, yes. But it is a whole thing where it's like, also the fact that it's probably an empty fucking room. You can tell she's just disappointed. Probably not going to be able there.
Give me 5 minutes with her, I'll make her not look disappointed. Slap
Give
her.
me 30 seconds and I'll make her look more disappointed.
Aw, yeah.
Oh! Hey, baby.
And so when God gives you a dream, you've really got to
She had braces when I was
to go for it and not bury your talents, you know. And I really believe that if He gives you something that you really enjoy doing and you love doing,
She has a very
and
small
you really
mouth.
want to put your heart and soul into it,
Just
then
generally.
He's going to find a way. It only stands to reason He's going to find a way to help you to make that happen. But sometimes you just have
God
to
and Jesus, etc. And sometimes
ongoing.
I love it how they preach to themselves as well, like with these sort of things.
Well, that's what it is. It's literally them trying to convince themselves that they're on the right path.
Yeah.
That's the whole point, right? Fine.
Like you're preaching to the crowd, lady. Just play the song.
Everyone believes in God at this festival.
Exactly.
You're
so
not convincing anybody of anything they didn't previously
honestly,
believe.
I told a lot of people that I wasn't a Christian when I was there. And I think that's why I got free shit. Because they were trying to convert me. Yes, have some free shit.
Okay, we got a very quick thing there where we didn't actually get to see the name of the artist.
Again?
Yeah, we're like, you probably could see it if you'd paid full attention. You may have had like a second to get it. Not the best editing, Mr.
There's
Colin
a dude. There's a dude.
Dead.
He's playing the piano on his acoustic guitar, right? He's just there for looks.
Could you not have found a piano player in the entire Christian community who would appreciate the fact you were going to a big fucking festival that goes for 3 days, which probably had a lot of people, you know, attending it? I mean, you can tell by the last clip we're going to see, the last band that plays, just how many people were actually there. You'd think you'd be able to find a fucking piano player at the very least, right?
It's a very, what the hell?
That's a message.
Jesus,
Is it from your wife?
No, it's not. You want to know who it's from? I'll tell you.
Is it interesting?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me then.
Now she keeps to herself, and it does.
It's Chris.
Oh, hi Chris.
He wants to come visit.
Oh, okay.
He's getting time off work.
Well, in that case, he can be on another episode of Tape Time.
Yeah, we
Suck
can...
it! You're sucked in, Chris!
Sucked
in! Can't just get out of it now.
Well, I don't know. It might have to be a pre-recorded because he's only coming to visit for a couple of days. September 4th to the 8th or 9th work. So let's look at the calendar. What? We're doing stuff live, okay? Oh, a non-binary prospect. Do you want me to not read this?
Go on, you can read it.
Wants to search for riches in high ground, cause he heard there's gold in them there hills. Them... Oh! Sorry. No, I like it. I like it a lot. It took me half a second. I'm like, what? Oh, again.
That joke is a few. That's one of those ones
that's so good. 4th to the 8th. That's a Saturday to... Wednesday is the 8th. Alright, I'll say as long...
Yeah, the caveat is you
as long
take time.
as we do OTT on the 8th. So I guess the 8th is when we're going to be watching the little girls dancing in the ballerina outfits. Cool. Sounds good.
Into it. We need to get through it, so we may as well get through it, right?
That's right. Chris is like, oh my god, I'm being discussed live on air.
Maybe he was talking about the joke, because that is a fucking... That joke is just...
It's amazing, and it does amazing things.
I hope I don't forget that joke, because I need to tell it to everybody.
Yeah.
Notcons is the goat, dude.
Hey, baby.
She can hold a note, right?
Where does she hold it? In her pocket?
Somewhere in like this region, maybe. I don't know how singing works.
Throat singing? No, it's down here.
That sounds painful.
In the diaphragm.
Does noise come that far up?
In her tiny
like
mouth.
Here.
That's why you gotta learn how to sing properly.
Yeah, but here! Not here!
Bottom of the diaphragm, man.
The fucking belly button, dude? That's like the intestines and shit.
That's where it goes out to. Maybe it's behind the couch. Or maybe it's stuck. No.
Wait, the way of the ninja? There's no way.
Which way? Oh, this is the girly band. I liked this band. You know why?
Because they're all ladies.
Because they're all ladies. Giggity.
Except, is that one a dude on the end there?
Yeah, I still look at his butt. I don't mind.
No, I was curious. Hey, who knows what's up?
Yeah, I'd like to be that guy, right?
I wouldn't.
Oh.
Because if you fuck one, that ends the band.
What if you fuck them both at the same time?
That doubly ends the band.
What
But
if
maybe you get to be in 2 separate bands after that.
Double ending the band's more like it. Hey! Like some Chinese finger cuffs. It doesn't work for 2 girls and a guy, does it?
No,
it's more like fiddly diddly do. 2 ladies, fiddly diddly dee. It's cabaret.
I love the fact that this is like an obscure Australian Christian like punk band. That's great. You sent me. Oh, you copied and pasted it for me?
Yeah. Put in the links Pete doesn't want to.
Yeah, put it in there. Post it in there, and I'll pin that.
He'll pin that shit.
That killed me. That's a good joke.
Also, she's got a tongue ring.
She sure does. Does Jesus like tongue rings?
On his balls,
You
maybe.
know it. If he could, he would.
He likes it when it's tickled a little bit when you stroke the shaft.
Oh yeah. Who doesn't though?
I don't know. I kind of like it when you pinch it and then you rub your nose on it.
Pinching is a very aggressive motion.
Yeah.
I think I'm not that aggressive.
You know, different strokes for different
That's
folks.
it. That's it, right?
Literally.
Literally.
Yep. That's the problem with watching tapes that go too long. We get way off track.
We are near the end if it's 2 hours, though.
Yeah, but I don't know if it
We're
actually
near the
goes.
end.
I don't. Yeah. This.
So we've still got a couple of bands left.
It might even go for frickin' 3 hours.
It might. As long as I've got time to go buy a cake for my son's birthday.
I've got the car. It's fine. It's not like
Yeah, let's just drive there.
It's not like I shouldn't drive there, right?
No, we're good, man. We've not had drink. Drink is for fucking Satan.
I remember I came over to your house once, not that long ago. I think it was for tape time, and I had actually been pre-drinking a little bit. Right.
I've been drunk for tape time before.
And there was there were cops out front of your house
Yeah, you mentioned
breathalyzing people. But because your house is one of those side alleys, I could be like, nope.
You just skip them.
No, thank you. I'm parking here.
Well,
I'm not driving anymore.
There is a secret. That even if they're blocking off the alternative lane, there is a third way from the highway to get to this house. There is like they should just block that road, right? If they really want to catch people, they need to block the road that leads to everything, rather than like that one road that you can easily avoid by taking a quick left.
I don't know, but these kids, they kind of sound like a punk rock version of So No One Told You Life Was Turning Out This Way. Oh, he's doing a pick slide! How cool is he?
Metal.
Oh.
I don't know. Cool. 10, 3.
He's got his singlet
7?
on, though.
See, the singlet's what sells him on this, alright?
Man, I should start cutting. The thing is, I deliberately wear a cardi because my arms get cold because these Hawaiian shirts are cut off here and I'm not used to wearing
Because it's
something.
Hawaii! It's meant to be warm there, right?
Yeah, I'm not used to it though. So I wear cardis with Hawaiian shirts. And you're wearing hoodies with Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah. But like through winter, I always just wear my Mega Man hoodie.
Mega Man.
Mega Man, look, this is Mega Man right there.
Yeah.
And it's got the the
Sam-
arm cannon right here, and if I put the hood
Sam
on,
and I went and watched the person who wrote the music to Mega Man.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Watch the Melbourne Geeky Orchestra play the Mega Man soundtrack. It
That
was
is
so much fun.
I think Mega Man is one of the games that has the best soundtrack
Yeah.
consistently of any series.
Maybe I should get in contact with those guys and say, hey, you didn't happen to record that on VHS, right? Last year? No, it was like 3 years ago now. Ugh.
Wow.
Yeah. I hope no one screws up so much that I don't get to go again this year. already got my tickets.
Don't get your hopes up.
That's the thing, I bought tickets to a cinema fiasco, and I thought, no, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother getting a refund because I love what they do. They can have my frickin' money, but I didn't go. They had it on, but it was like, don't come.
A dressing gown.
A dressing gown with a Hawaiian shirt. My dressing gown is covered in bats.
I love that Chris always wears the tape time shirt. Even
Yeah.
if he can't watch. He just has it on because he knows it's tape time.
It's tape time. Oh, it's your Wednesday shirt? Oh, wow, shut up.
No, it's Sunday night. Paul Coleman Tree.
Oh, we're at the end.
We still
Where's
have
Jonah?
Jonah's later. Jonah's like the last one.
What, is it like the next morning?
No, I think they were probably like at
That
the
guy
end.
was
not
doing
the-
stuff before.
But this is kind of that thing that I was talking about. Look at him, he's just like, what are you doing? Look how many people are there. You can see there was a ton of people there. So that band before that could not get live musicians.
They were out like going on water slides,
Although-
and jumping on trampolines, and
I will also say,
getting sucked off for Jesus.
right, there was a lot of sex going on, I guarantee it.
I wish
Even
I
though
had
you
been
weren't
part
getting
of
any,
this. I had none.
there was definitely
One of those
so
things I
much
should-
sex
I
going
should have
on at this
looked
thing.
for it.
It was like, it's a Christian festival, but you know, like the fact that Christianity is so repressed means that you bring a bunch of male and females at the
Only
age of like
teens, yeah.
14 to 17 together.
You don't film it because that's illegal.
You've got a lot of sex. I guarantee it was going on at this event. I guarantee it. There's no chance. There's no chance that, like,
A cheeky finger wasn't slipped in.
I guarantee that, like, probably at worst, 1 in 5 people at this festival got some.
Nice.
I would say, I think 1 in 5 is a generously lowballed estimate.
Stop! It's gotta stop! It's demonic! It's too loud! And it's got polybeat! And I can remember spending our time afterwards.
He looks like a Christian bikie.
He is, right? Instead of the Hell's Angels, the Heaven's Angels, right? And they go around and they...
No, the Heaven's Demons. You gotta go full reverse.
True, the Heaven's Demons.
You know?
The problem is that Christians probably wouldn't be okay with the word demon being in the band name.
Oh,
Oh, Peter Blake show!
Hey, Blake.
He's subbed. Hey, cheers to you. And the lurk as well. So cheers to both. You subbing and the lurk. Cheers, Blake.
And I hope you won't be mindless. You'll love the art, but you'll get the message. Let's put our hands together for them.
Yeah. Let's listen to some Christian
Have a good
gospel.
sleep, Blake.
Put it on quietly in the background.
I miss you, dude. I hope all is well. I'm gonna pee again, but I also don't know whether this is like right at the end or whether like...
Devil's on Wheels. You should go right now because there's gonna be at least 4 minutes of a song, right?
That's true. I'll do it.
Is Ringo Starr the best drummer in the world? Ringo Starr isn't even the best drummer in the Beatles. That's some nice bass work though. Hey, Andrew. I'm really into that riff. I know, right? Loves it. Maybe Jesus was a communist. We don't know. I was doing Metallica drummer for a bit.
Oh, Metallica drummer is back.
Yeah, the drumming for this song was pretty awesome. Hey, we got some crowd surfing.
Crowd surfing.
Also, the bass line in this song is pretty cool as well. You missed it. It went. Also, he just
sounds pretty comedy to me, right?
He there was a line in his song that said people around the world are saying maybe Jesus was a communist.
Well, yeah. Well, Chris has just said.
Well, that he's responding to.
Yeah,
I'm giving you
that's what I mean.
context for why he said that.
Yeah. Jesus was. If Jesus was actually a good person, he was probably a socialist.
Oh yeah, like that guy with the hat with the star on it. No?
Sure, just like that guy.
We got 2 songs from this band. What the heck, man?
It's because you filmed twice. You didn't stop. You could have stopped. You could have stopped filming, Mr. Drug Lord. I don't know if drug lords really should be put into like a position of political power. Though,
I just watched the boat episode of last night, and he was wearing that shirt last time, if you remember. I enjoyed it. I also fell asleep, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I got a photo of you and Banshee asleep on your wife.
Oh, you got it! That's what happened last night. Yep, she was a frickin' pillow. Oh, I passed out.
I know. Your wife tells me everything.
Again and again and again. I know she does. She sends you pictures of me doing the frickin' the peenie tuck. Oh,
did you get the peenie tuck too, Chris?
I hope you didn't get.
I got the peenie tuck.
Can we not share that image around?
I'm not doing anything. I haven't even acknowledged the fact that I have it. All right, not to her anyway. I mean, I've made jokes to you that I've got it. All right, so I'm maybe the only one who got that picture.
I think you are.
I got the peenie tuck.
I did the wild horses. She loved it. She sent it to Pete. That's what she does. When she likes something, she sends it to Pete.
Yeah.
My wife, she just shares with you all of our things. I mean, one day you're going to get a sex tape and you're going to hate us for it.
I won't even watch it, honestly. Like, I'll probably realize what it is and be like,
skip
that's
through
enough.
it and go, no, that's not enough.
Like, Pornhub exists. If I want to jerk off to something, it's not going to be my best friend.
I don't want you to jerk off to me. I just want you to watch it and go,
Yeah, but then I'll stop it because it probably won't go for 15 seconds.
Exactly, Chris. I did that. She took
I
a
got
photo
the
of me
context.
and she sent it to Pete.
I got the context.
Yeah. 'Cause I don't think she actually sent it with you with any context, right? She just sent you a picture of me being nude, and then I think you said that back to her, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I said back to her.
Nice.
Sometimes she sends me things like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I think she gets this like, uh-oh, he hasn't replied yet, but it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm not awake at 2 o'clock in the morning.
I mean, I probably wouldn't.
Yeah, that's probably where I would be, like, would you fuck me? Because I wouldn't. I hope somebody will. And now I've got a baby, so, like, be careful.
And be quiet. But love that wah pedally thing. Any band that pretends to be from like the 70s or 80s uses that,
How many
right?
people are here? Like, how many people have actually heard of this group?
I know, right? Because it's packed. Like, did they turn off the water slide?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking
like-
for that last night, they put the biggest groups on. Like,
And they said,
look at
"You
this
get-"
guy. He's been playing Christian rock for probably the past 15 years. He's had his time in the
At
sun.
least he's got his sideburns on.
Has he shaved his guitar though? Has he given it the haircut that it needs? No, seriously, it's like probably for 15 years at this point, this guy has been doing this Christian rock thing. If not, he'd been doing it for longer and had only picked up the Christian aspect of it later, right?
Yeah.
Look, they're bored! They've got nothing else to do!
They were forced. Oh, that was a little close. Don't you
That
be
was a
hitting
little
on
close.
that lady.
You could tell she was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it!
The guy in the background. Hey, hey!
Because he's so bored, he's just like, oh, camera guy! Hey!
Out of all the bands that I remember from this gig, I don't remember this band at all.
There was a lot of generic music here, though. Like, not necessarily bad, but like
The ones that stick out to me
non-unique.
are Epidemic, Naked Heart.
Yeah, Epidemic and Naked Heart definitely stand
That's
out to me
probably
too.
about it, really.
Jonah.
Jonah are good, but where are they? Did
At
Jonah
the end!
No,
They're in this tape! I guarantee! They are in this tape, because we watched them and we were talking about them while we were watching them, and it was like right at the end. Because I do recall, last time we watched this, I seem to recall you being like, where the fuck is Jonah? I swear they were here.
Every time
And it
I
got to
watch the
here.
video.
It got to here, like this sort of point, maybe like the last group that played, and you were like, maybe they weren't there, and they came up later on. I remember it.
They have to be, because we saw them in the promo. I love Jonah. I've seen them play about 3 or 4 times, actually. I deliberately
There's
tried
one
to
girl
get
in the
them.
crowd. Where is she? In the apostrophe.
Right at the front, she's like, "Yeah, I love this band. I'm not screwing the main singer. It's just I just like them as all."
I'm definitely not the sister of the drummer who's also fucking the bass player.
Oh, that's even more generic.
Oh, really, Chris?
That was back before Chris had a job and he could actually watch.
Yeah. I'm just glad that Chris has done well for himself, honestly.
I'm not.
I am. Honestly.
Jobs make people less available.
Yeah, I get it. But I have a job of taking care of friggin'
I know,
kids.
you're less available.
I make the best of it, though.
Yeah. We went and had lunch. It was nice.
It was nice. Well, Mondays, like, Tori doesn't work anyway, so...
Alright, I'll take up all your Mondays.
That's why Monday is probably going to be the day where we do the spin-off show.
Mondays is time for alchemy, right?
We can do alchemy.
What is going on there?
What?
Are we just whacking off?
What? They're whacking each other off.
I mean, if you do it through a small hole in the sheet, then then it's okay with the Jew crowd at least, right?
I don't know if that's true.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know what each religion specifically believes in terms of
Well, I'm pretty sure
sex
that if you
without
do it through
intention to
conceive,
conceive
I'm pretty sure if you do
child.
it through a small hole in the sheet, then touching kosher meat is fine.
Wait, what? I didn't hear what you said. I didn't hear what you said.
Kosher meat.
No, kosher meat. You said kosher meat. Is that what you said?
That's what I said.
I actually don't even know the sentence that you said.
If we do it through a small hole in the sheet, then it's okay to touch our kosher meat.
Sure, Mac.
Sure, Mac. Sure, because I'm a...
Sure, Mac. You know, I've looked for that particular version of the commercial that we've seen. Oh, Sure Mac Sure was actually a thing where there was always a character called Mac in those commercials.
Oh, wow.
If there's any Americans, maybe even the Canadians have seen it in the chat, but there's the driving safety ads, Sure Mac Sure. They were from the 80s and I think early 90s.
It looks more 70s to my brain.
No, I think it's 80s. I think it's early 80s. Maybe it is 70s, but 70s to 90s I think is when I read that the actual commercials may have run from.
Yeah.
But there's a whole thing with, Sure Mac, sure. Well, like every ad is a guy being like, man, I can drive anyway. It's all good. I'm not that drunk.
Don't give me them eyes.
I don't drive. You were looking at me. I don't drive. What are you talking about?
Nice. Nice. Really cool. Cool.
The one girl in the crowd. It's like Jeff Hardy entered. One girl screaming and everyone else being like, alright. I remember him 20 years ago. I can't wait to hear him cut a good promo.
I hate it when bands talk in the middle of their song. Just do it in
It can
between
be good.
songs.
It can be good. It can have a place. There was an example that I was actually like listening to the other day. I'm trying to remember what it was, but I guess it was more of a comedy act though. But like in the middle of the song, they kind of come out and they just start saying that. I'm like, and then these people come up to me and they're just like, you know, fuck you, man, fuck you, I hate you.
No,
I'm
that's
like,
okay. But I'm more like trying to get responses from
no,
crowds
right,
in
like
the middle of the song.
So you mean just like going like, hey man, put your hands up, cause
Hey,
it's
we're at
God.
Forest Edge and we're gonna do a thing. Oh, give me a yell in the middle of our song so it makes us look good. We told them to film this song. Woo!
It'd be good because like it can bring up the energy.
I guess, but as somebody who's sitting back watching a VHS, I just want to listen to the song, right?
You sure? But at the same time, we're watching a live version of the song where even if they have a version of it recorded, we're seeing the version where they do the live version, and that's different.
Yeah, I get it.
That's more fascinating.
Sure, I just don't like it.
Is Mac a coverall? No, like it's just the drunk guy. Mac is the drunk guy, and the commercials are basically just like
the commercial in particular that we saw was this big guy and this little guy, and they were drinking together, and he's like, I could go 1-for-1 with anybody.
He's had 4, I'll have 4. Like that kind of thing. It's
Yeah.
like, he's had a few, I'll have a few. I haven't had as much as him.
And then he passes out, and the big guy's like carrying him in his arms, going,
Sure,
Mac.
Mac.
Sure.
I actually plan to make an edit, a personal edit of the Centurion Forbidden Transmission where it censors out all the nudity, so I can watch it on stream.
That'd be fun.
I just need to sit down and watch it and timestamp all the nudity and inappropriate stuff.
Well, that means we can't do the exercise bit.
Bow, 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 bow. No, we can't watch that on screen.
It's like one of my favorite clips.
Same, just because of the music though. I could just, you know,
Can we do our own version?
yeah,
of
we
the
can do
music?
our own clothed version of it.
Clothed?
Bow, bow. Well, if we're nude, we can't show it. That's the point.
Fair enough. Oh, they're doing the thing at the end of the song where they're not playing the song anymore. They're just making noise and we're all laughing and dancing and just jumping. At least they're doing it in the right key, right?
If it works, you know. Sure, man. Sure. And you know, all the alternative versions of that ad that I saw, the one from that tape is the best, and I can't find that anywhere else. It's just like how that one song, the I just wanna use your love tonight. I can't find the actual video of that anywhere, just the song.
Yeah. Didn't I send you a clip of the video at one point?
Maybe you did. I can't remember. God, these guys just don't stop, do they?
No, this is the second song.
Good
it's already
Lord.
been like 5 minutes.
I have to go buy my son a birthday cake.
It's only 1:30. We're fine.
I know.
We
but
only
I'm just
usually
saying,
go to
like,
about like 12:30, but still.
fucking hell.
Yeah, we're going overtime today.
This is a long episode.
Ugh.
We haven't done one in a while.
We haven't done a really long episode for ages, yeah.
We stopped doing them because we get distracted. We just
Yeah, we
brought that
talk
up many times.
shit instead, yeah.
Yeah.
We stopped watching the video, and that's like not the point.
Unfortunately, this one is longer than the average episode.
Yeah, just like Yogi Bear.
I don't know. Is he smarter than the average bear? I feel like he's not though. I mean, sure, he can talk English, and that's pretty great.
Can he get the sandwich bags out of the tree if you tie him up in the tree?
Well, the thing is, right? If you have Yogi Bear come into your campsite and say, "Yogi, don't," he'll be like, "Oh man."
Yeah,
and he'll be like, "I have to go hungry now because I've been told not to, and I've been caught." And actual bears will just be like, "Are you motherfuckers gonna stop me?" Like, go on then. My family need to eat, and I'm taking your sandwiches. Fuck off.
Yeah, I need to feed my baby bears, even if they are climbing trees and falling out of them because the stick breaks.
I always think about it like people in the Americas always going about like camping is great. It's like
But they have to deal with bears.
super cool, and I'm just like, is it? And then I realize like, well, the worst we gotta deal with is snakes, right? And it's just like snakes more just want to go past you than attack you, but a bear will just be like, you have food. I'm taking that food.
I guess it's the same sort of thing when they think about us with swimming. Because we have sharks.
Well, but they've had more shark attacks probably in America than we've had here.
Because we're smarter.
No, because the sharks just...
What are they yelling about?
Jesus.
Oh yeah. I am food.
Do they as much as snakes though? It's like a bear gets hungry, it's gonna wander into society.
Maybe we can catch the snake and feed it to a bear.
Bear versus snake?
Yeah.
Don't confuse the fact that if someone's quiet,
Someone's what?
doesn't necessarily mean they're humble. Someone's loud
Humble.
doesn't necessarily mean they're arrogant.
Quiet.
We think all Americans are arrogant because they're kind of louder than us.
Yes, they are.
And I'd just like to tell you something right now. That's absolute rubbish. I've been there.
It's rubbish.
I've crossed that pond 16 times, and I would say that they're no more or less arrogant than anyone I've met. It's just that when the volume's on 11, it seems like it's more arrogant. Whereas sometimes the person sitting there across the table criticising to their friend, the person who's talking too much, is actually revealing more arrogance.
Deep. Think about it.
No idea. No idea what he's on about.
Look, the way I'll put it to you right now, Milsheen, is you have a choice, right, of who you would least... If you had to pick 3 or 4 things to come up against in the wild,
then I would pick...
You have the choice between Big Spider, has to be one of the 4 choices,
Oh,
right?
okay. Yeah, sure. Big spider.
Dangerous snake.
Dangerous snake.
Aggressive kangaroo.
Ooh.
Bear. You have to pick 3 of those.
3? Bear would be the last on my list.
Bear
because
would
I deal with...
absolutely be the last on the list.
The thing is...
kangaroo will back off pretty quick.
I guess, but in my life, I have come across 3 out of those 4, so...
I just
So I
generally
know that I'm okay with at least 3 of
petrified.
them.
You would not pick the kangaroo over the bear, though? You would
I've-
rather... If you had to have a standoff with an animal, you would rather a bear than a kangaroo?
I would not.
Absolutely
I've
not!
had a standoff with a kangaroo.
I had a stare down with one.
Yeah.
It was at your wedding. Your first one. That's a true story, by the way.
Yeah, I've cuddled one that didn't want to be cuddled before. He's about to punch me in the face, and I'm like, no, it's alright, buddy. And he's like, oh, just give me the food. So, like, kangaroo, I know he was, like, more of a kind of trained boy. He's not really trained. He was kind of wild, but still came up to me. Kangaroos aren't that bad.
Hey, Milsheen, were they alive by the end of it?
Snakes
and also...
I've gone up against... Oh my god, they're terrible. But at the same time, you just
Snakes
kind
is one of those
stay
things
back.
where if you just keep your front to them and back off,
Yep.
You're good.
That's exactly how I
Spiders,
got around with this.
same thing.
No, spiders are not the same thing. Spiders, you reach down, you pick them up, and you go, you're not actually dangerous. Get on my hand, and you put them outside. That's just me.
No, but if it's aggressive, like if all these animals are aggressive.
If it's aggressive, you wait until they calm down, and then you offer them a hand.
Well, yeah.
With the spiders.
You can back off from them, right?
Snakes, not snakes. But yeah, you
snakes,
back off.
no, you just back off. You face them and you back off slowly.
Snakes, kangaroos, and spiders, you back off. They go about their days. I feel like I haven't faced a bear, but I would feel that if you backed off from a bear, they'd be still aggressive, right?
A bear is just going to come at you and go at you, and like. Okay, so the way I'll also add on to this, the thing I'll also add on is like, how many people do you know, like for example, like martial artists and stuff, who could potentially take out a kangaroo? It's quite significant when you consider, like, if you know how to fight, you can take out a kangaroo.
I'd like to see somebody who can do kung fu and get kicked in the balls by a kangaroo.
A big bear, though? The numbers just drastic go down.
There.
Did you see the reference there, Chris, if you're still here?
No.
Drastic go down?
No.
It's a Scott Steiner reference. I mean, Milchine definitely got it. But it's, have you not seen Steiner Matt?
No.
Well, after the stream, I'll show you. It's the best wrestling promo of all time. Scott Steiner just kills it.
Those numbers do not lie.
The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you.
I'm sick of this band. Why are they playing more episodes of this band than anyone else?
I must have to pee again because of how much I've had to drink.
Sorry, that's my fault.
No, it's more just this taking us forever, dude.
You say that,
We
but
forgot
I've
how
also
it
been
goes.
drinking as much as you. And
Yeah, but
sitting
how
here
much
at
water
once.
did you drink this morning?
I drank 2 cans of sugar-free Bundaberg rum.
Well, I had probably about like 1.5 liters of water between waking up and the show.
I also had about 1/4 bottle of white wine. I should probably stop drinking so much, huh?
What am I, your doctor? I don't give a shit.
Yes. I get you to feel my balls for cancer.
Sometimes. Not found it yet.
No.
At the same time, I don't know what I'm feeling for. So, I mean, you might. Oh, you already you tagged him in it? Okay, he's posted in the wrestling channel.
I never said I was a tag team.
With who then? Who would be your tag team partner? I'm picking this guy, this bass player right here.
So like ultimate tag team partner?
Oh, Macho Man Randy Savage, if we're going ultimate.
No, I mean like
Macho-
somebody that you think that you would work well with. Do you really think you'd work well with Macho Man Randy?
Yeah, I'd be the hot tag. I'd get my ass kicked and I'll tag him in and he would do his high-flying great shit. It would be fantastic.
No, I mean like working with you, like to your advantages as well as theirs.
Yeah, that would be it. I could take a beating.
What
I've
about
been beat
Mr.
up
Magical?
several times before.
He's pretty good. Although the only thing I've ever seen of Mr. Magical, he got his ass handed to him, so who knows?
I would love to tag with Mr. Magical. Honestly, I'll take that back. I want to tag with Mr. Magical. That's my dream tag team.
No more Mr. Randy Savage! I'd like to tag team with Owen Hart just so we could come back for one more shot.
Well, I mean, Macho Man would work fine with me because, like, I feel like I'd be the one person he wouldn't be. He'd look at and be like, "I'm not worried about you."
What about if we go Eddie Guerrero and get him to kill my wife?
That's Chris Benoit. How many times do you have to go through this? Benoit did the murder.
You know I don't actually pay attention. We were talking about this while you're in the toilet. I just say things sometimes because I know that you understand, and I don't know what I'm talking about.
I think it's a fantastic thing. And,
You're damaging the memory of Eddie Guerrero by saying that he murdered anybody. Yeah, Eddie did the steroids, Benoit did the murder.
Alright. Well, was that it?
That can't be it!
Where's Jonah?
Where's Jonah? They were on this tape. I know. There we go. I knew they were there. Yeah, maybe they were a different day. Or a different part of the day, because it looks
Did they not
right
include?
here.
I don't know.
Maybe they were just tacked on at the end. Maybe Colin was editing it together and was like, "Oh, missed him. Whoops."
Oh, I love Jonah. I have the EP.
I think I have it too because I ripped it from your collection. Unfortunately, I separated my stuff into my like all my local stuff into my actual music collection. So So now I don't know what is or isn't local. I haven't actually updated my music collection since like 2009 either, so...
Many must collaborate in scientific estimation based on the world without him, a chance without him, a chance without him. Don't you think that have a what to find? You think I'm a what to find? You think I'm a what to find with it without him?
It's Christian, Andrew.
It's Christian.
They're being eaten by whales.
Whales, yeah.
Also, these guys kind of sounded like ska in their verses, and then like metal during their choruses.
Very odd.
This is so odd.
Just click the old intro.
I think he did put it in the old intro.
I can't remember. I've edited it now, so I can't easily remember what was in the first one because there was a bunch of clips we've not watched now, as of today, I think everything, maybe barring one clip, is stuff we've watched.
The science video.
Yeah, the science one.
How'd that here?
Funnily enough, well, we might get a full one if he has a bunch of them. So maybe we can...
Even if not, it's still fun.
I'm sure we can. I'm sure I chatted to him a lot. Not even a lot. Okay, years with me.
This is how you scan. What, like this? Yeah, like that. What is it?
Got it. When did Jonas stop this?
I thought they never stopped anything.
Were they Geelong or Melbourne?
Kill Ballarat. If I wanted to chat with anyone from this video, I think I would deliberately get in contact with Jonah. Even though it wasn't included in the main tape. In my favourite band.
Big gig on the record.
Yeah?
Let's see what this is. Can I actually view it? I'm not allowed to view it.
No, you gotta pay for the age, right?
Oh, no. Ballarat fans are being... Wait. It disappeared! It like literally fucking disappeared on me!
Oh, jerks.
No, it did! It's gone! I had the whole article up here and then it's just gone.
Should have screenshotted it. Look at the screenshot.
But even then I'll only get like a couple of sentences of the actual thing. And now it's linking me on Facebook. Alright, it's done. I'm not even gonna try.
Bye, Jonah. That song wasn't great,
I think
but I
is
did
that
like
the
the
end?
rest of your CDs. I don't know, let's just sit and watch Snow for a minute. Before we go. Then buy a cake. I think I accidentally activated your dogs.
Yeah, maybe. It doesn't take much to activate those idiots, though. That is the end.
You're like beans!
Beans! Beans! Millions of beans!
You're easily activated. 2.5 hours that tape goes for. Now, when we did the interview with my old teacher, he said he's got one that goes for 4 hours.
So he's got like an hour of extra footage.
At least. Yeah.
Unless he was actually talking about the 2001, which would be interesting.
Which would be an entire new 4 hours of footage.
Exactly. So, like, if he's got it, we'll take it.
Yeah.
Because that'll have the interviews on it.
Although that did have anti-skeptic, so...
Yeah, so I'm assuming it is the same. I need to check if Moblin is live, because I told him that I would give him the hosts if he was live.
Sure.
And then once I know what we're doing, whether we're actually hosting somebody or not.
That was fun.
It was a good episode. I think we lasted a lot better through this
version
than we did last time. Yeah.
Last time I was on the floor by the end, right?
No, that's not true. You're thinking of other stuff. You're thinking of when Jack came around and we watched, or Drunk 101. Those are the two times that you've come to my house and
ended up on the floor.
Been at that sort of drunk state. Anyway, that's the end of the episode. It's been a long one today. Thank you all for hanging out.
Disconnected.
Oh, well, that's something. An account that I can't actually stop from coming up. Yes, we've been here a while now. This is a 3-hour episode. Over 3-hour episode, yeah.
That means I can't edit it, right?
I don't know. Is that how you would know? I don't know.
I don't think I can edit it if it's.
I have a recording of it, so whatever. We can edit it manually.
Hopefully, it doesn't get muted. Try to upload it before we,
We'll do.
Hey! Goodbye. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching,
I hope
everybody.
that you've enjoyed the Christian music with us talking crap.
I enjoyed
over
it,
the top.
honestly. It was
I
good.
did.
It was better this time, I think. I think I had more fun this one than last time we watched it.
We should watch more videos twice, right?
Well, maybe. Everyone, thanks Napostriov, thanks Milsheen.
No, it's 2:00 in the afternoon for us, so night is good enough.
It's morning
right?
somewhere. It's always morning somewhere. Just say good
Oh,
morning.
James turned up. At the last
Turned up
second.
at the end. Hi, James. Sorry that you couldn't see this episode. You would have loved it and hated it because, I know how you are with all that sort of stuff. We're out.
We're out.
And
Happy
of course,
bouncing.
Through.
Yeah.